All right, motherfuckers, y'all know what time it is. I got a little announcement. I got to turn off the music for this. Jump scare. Sorry, I got your butt. Got your friggin' ass. Anyway, hopefully this works. Josh. Yeah, I know. Let's see. I think it is going through. So, good day in the house, everybody. Good day in the house. It was supposed to be a chore day for me too. It's listen, hey, listen. Who needs chores when you got streaming? Sarah made pizza rolls today, and you know I got some of them. You know I got some of those pizza rolls. She made some extra pizza rolls, and I had some. Let's go, gamers. It's time to celebrate, not to celebrate. I think this is the first time in a stream that I've used the Celebrate song in a positive light. We finally got there. We're not, our brain do be working good today. Alright, I'm turning that shit off. I do, you know, I know it's a shitty MIDI, right? But like, I'm gonna get a fucking check mark later. By the way, Hayumi, I do want to say thank you for the 10 months. You have been held hostage for 10 months. You cannot leave. You are forced to continue subscribing. By the way, shout out to the new person as well that is who finally made it to one of the streams, as they said. I'm gonna ask a question. Are you a friggin' VOD watcher, TM? VOD head, as I'm stealing from other places. Hello, YouTube VOD. If not, it's all good. Don't worry. I don't advertise it. Oh yeah. Happy Tuesday, happy release day. Also, happy watch streak for 7 days, Hayumi, as well. Oh my gosh. You're a podcast listener? Fair enough. You see, here's my question now. You can be both. You can be both. There's two of them. Two things you can be. At the same time. This was probably one of my favorite podcasts. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to listen to it. I had a lot of fun this last podcast. You can be both and bully Josh on stream in real time. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and then relive the journey of what is it? Was playing on the Watchers VOD this week. Hell yeah, let's go. Thank you for saying that, because that will actually make me put out the VODs that I need to put out. I think we're on 3 weeks behind, something like that. Let's go, everybody. Also, Pop Nemo is always a cute emote. That's fuck yeah. All right. Anyway, I thought the music would actually start, but it is not. I think I broke Stardew Valley. Hold on, come on, get the music on. I can't speak in silence. There we go, Jesus. But yeah, good release day. I'm happy that people literally, like, in the Discord was like, saying you stop playing Jinmo Kart. Motherfucker, there's people better at me at the game. We have to beat them, alright? I will say, it was nice in the Discord, Sarah telling me waking up that, like, Rosie's in the room. Sarah telling me that people liked the Hallmark segment. Oh shoot, you okay? Let me hold her like a baby so she doesn't squeal. But yeah, so she's trying to escape. Yeah, no, so Hayumi loves you, Rosie. It was nice seeing that people were like, that was a good segment, especially since I was really worried that I wasn't able to get it out. But yeah, I love an opportunity to bash Hallmark, lol. That is fair. I am still surprised, genuinely, that I don't think I've seen anyone else talk about the movie I did. Looks like a cat jet? Oh, nice. Hell yeah, funk yeah. Okay, you're done? You're done? Okay, let's take you outside. Hold on. So, confirmed, one cat is definitely not in the room. Unconfirmed, where the other two cats are. The other two of the same cat. For legal reasons. Currently in the middle of listening to the Hallmark segment. I will say, too, I was a little worried. You know, the cat's gone, I'm going to go. I don't blame you. Okay, so... I feel like I went too edgy. I don't know why I felt like I went too edgy. I think it was because it was such a fucking whirlwind of early 2000s horse shit that I feel like referencing it is in itself kind of like, should I be talking about this? And also, I feel like, am I making this shit up? And I'm gonna be real with you, what sucks is that I have to re-listen to the commentary track at least once that I did record to see if A, it's usable, B, there's shit in there that I actually still agree with, and C, Honestly, just to make sure it sounds good, and maybe release it to Patreon. Yeah. That was like month-long Christmas series in Kansas City, and what a festival to work on. I can only imagine it's like a specific Hallmark festival. Do they have a Christmas festival? You're going down to the Christmas fair, which is a real fair where your Ben Schwartz lookalike can play the music. Spoilers. It's not that big of a spoiler. I'm not the exception to the it's so bad it's good, because I'll watch Christmas movie even though I can't stand them half the time. That is fair. But yeah, I love hating on shitty movies. Hell yeah. But yeah, man, that movie fucking sucked. And I'm not joking, by the way. Like, I genuinely want to say it for the record. I was not joking when I said I was continuously pausing to the point where I only watched 10 to 15 minutes of it within half an hour. Like, it was genuinely baffling. Hallmark Christmas Experience, I thought the Xmas Fair was a reference to that. I wonder if it is. That might be, dude, that's some good fucking synergy. You know what, Hallmark, get that bag. Get that fucking bag. Never mind, I'm on their side now. Oh, man. But yeah, man, that shit was fucking crazy. I'm gonna open up TikTok real quick. Hold on. Let's get TikTok in here. Maybe they're podcast listeners as well, TM today. Or maybe not. One of my favorite jokes from Harmontown is when he's doing the Rob Schraub like video and he can't do it, so he does like 30 takes because he's trying to make a video to introduce him to like his alma mater or whatever. Alma mater, sorry. And there's one where it's like, hello there, grads. Is your son or daughter artist? Or you? Or maybe your child is non-gender binary? Starting over. That starting over is just so good. Sub Boner Fruits, good evening to you as well. Partner surprised you with a Sylveon Christmas ornament because I'm decorating for Christmas for the first time ever. It's Hallmark brand. Oh, well, that's nice to partner get it. Hallmark really does have a fucking... I don't want to give my hand too much, right? But like the there is just like a Hallmark store in the Villages. like a dedicated, like, not a CVS that happens to have Hallmark, but there's like a Hallmark card shop in the middle of the Villages that I always walk by whenever I visit my grandma and we're going to fucking 2J's. Because that's the only 2J's in a thing. I forgot they have those. Honestly, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that it's at the old people place. You gotta remind your kids that you exist somehow. You know what I mean? Hey, how you doing, Maximum Design? Welcome. Fucking, yeah, man. Do you also not get a chance to be a kid? Me fucking neither, man. Who really has the opportunity to be a kid these days? You know what I'm saying? We grow up in a hell society. Apparently Stardew Valley is not up there. Now it's up there. Alright, you guys know the deal. It's Junimo Kart. It's motherfucking Junimo Kart. And we do have a goal, and it's to be the #1 highest score point in endless mode. And or get 17 wins. Preferably both. Honestly, preferably both. I want to do both. For sure. 100%. Grandma had a seizure. Oh, I'm sorry you had a seizure. Jeez, trying to figure out why. I hope you guys figure out the reason why soon. Holy shit. That is fucking awful. I am so sorry. I am sending you the best, and I hope you are doing well, all things considered. That's fucking crazy, man. I'm genuinely sorry. Damn. Hopefully, yeah, I really do hope that's like an easy fix. Not fix, quote unquote, but like an easy like answer to why it happened. You know what I mean? Also, I'm so sorry. I also have to set up crowd control while I'm talking about this. Boo, where are you? Labubu, Pazuzu, Devil. For real, that was wild. That's a fair way of putting it, I think. Gaba fucking ghoul, man. He had a seizure. Gaba ghoul, man. Crowd, comma. That's not the first time someone said something serious, and I just immediately said Gaba ghoul. Like, I don't know what to fucking say. I'm an asshole, man. I don't know how to... I can't listen, man. When you get into streamer mode, the thing that sucks is, like, you kind of have to... You have to accept the like sociopath within you, because I think you got to be a little bit of sociopath to become a content creator, just a little bit, and or psychopath. I think one of the two. I will say at one point when I was in high school, I joked with someone like, what is it? I think I jokingly said I was like a person who couldn't feel emotions, and I don't think the other person thought I was joking, so he immediately just said like, oh yeah, no, yeah, 100% you're like that. And I think about that every once in a while. If I were expecting super serious shit, I wouldn't be here, Lamau. That's fair. Anyway, so my parents were divorced once, right? Let's start there and let's work our way back. So my school said you knew someone who spent 10 grand on a Labubo. Labubo. I'm gonna shut my stupid fucking trap, man. Let's fucking go. Alright, let's do this. Labubo. You guys get your Labubo today? Customer service experience help with talking with chat while streaming? Maybe? In the sense of, like, I had to run a register while, like, and, like, grab pretzels at the same time while talking to people. I wouldn't be surprised if it helped. That being said, I'm going to be real with you. I haven't thought about what skills I may or may not have earned from any of my jobs. Josh, how many times have you beat progress mode? If I'm not mistaken, still 2. We're still on 2 right now. That being said, that means we only gotta do 15. We only gotta do 15 more wins, and then I can finally feel validated telling that person to... I remember what I said. Like, I think... I want to say... I can't say it. But you know what I mean. Like, what would be the worst thing you could say to someone? Just that. Yeah. I guess, yeah, telling them to go fuck themselves probably is just a good way of putting it. There we go. There are words I can use. Fuck you. Oh, man. Oh, no. Fuck that. No, we're so sorry. The skill I got for my jobs is money to survive. That is true, honestly. Money is a good skill to have. Nice, dude. She got some big ol' Labubows on her. Awooga, dude. Fucking awooga. A Labubow's the not suitable for work version. Yeah, hey, Gleepies, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for calling me Chef. Yes, Chef. I did carry how to wrap a burrito from a previous job. Honestly, I'm fucking jealous, man. I try, especially as someone who has white people taco night every once in a while. I used to get the big flour tortillas from Walmart, right? That being said, technically the smaller ones are better ounce per cents per ounce or whatever, right? But when we did have the big ones, Sarah would ask for them to be like rolled up, and I never fucking knew how to do that shit. Laboobies, yeah, Laboobies, the not suitable for work version. Now we're getting there. Yeah, it's so much easier than you think. Always get a bigger tortilla to wrap. No, that's true. You're not wrong about that. But I just want so much shit in there, man. That's the problem. Like, I'm too greedy when it comes to it. I did it 4 times checkmate lib. What's your home address? Type it in chat right now or you're banned. And you type in like 1600 watch, and I'll be like, I'll be there. I'll fucking be there. 1600, whatever the actual address is of the president. Yeah. You put everything in the middle, spread it out a bit on the sides. Fuck. Tuck down and roll. That's true. Tuck aside when done with the burrito. Okay, so that makes sense then. So the sides, I think that's the thing, right? It's like I get to the middle and then I try to tuck it. Maybe that's it. Me when I'm when I also need to to tuck my pee-pee so no one sees it. But okay, so now I'm learning now. Yeah. I don't see Spencer selling the off-brand not suitable work version. Honestly, why has no one gotten on that is my question. I like that I gave up when there wasn't a cherry. Okay, well that's good because I did lose. I did not get one of the fruit when I got. Whoops. Jump, gamer boy. I'm trying. He was a gamer boy. See you later, boy. I don't think this person's in chat right now. If they are, they might be lurking. So I'm gonna give a quick taste until it's confirmed they're in here. It would be funny if they don't show up at all the stream when they ask me what to answer how I would feel about an album. I did listen to the Haley Williams album. I listened to half of it. While I have not added any of it to my saved songs yet, I will say I am jealous that, like, of the last, like, the last big 3 album releases that have been on my radar, which is the Taylor Swift one, and by the way, when I say radar, I mean it's just because, like, everyone was fucking talking about it. My actual radar was Tame Impala, but, of Taylor Swift and, Tame Impala, at least this one is, like, probably actually being enjoyed by someone. I don't want to listen, and I'm not saying that the Taylor Swift album is bad or anything, alright? Don't fucking dox me. But I am saying is, the Haley Williams record, I think, is the most, is the most, like, if you're a listener, I can see you actually liking the album because it's actually what you're good at. Because honestly, that Tame Impala album that came out fucking sucked, dude. Okay, all right, I have half a bit, and then I'm gonna go into complaining about something. So hold on. While I was in the shower today, I had the realization Haley is a women for the people. That's true. I think I also respect that. Oh yeah, if you had issues with Spotify, it was because Cloudflare, Flare or Fair was down. One of the two, whatever the actual name of it is. Yeah, apparently it was down for like 4 hours. And thank God, you know, honestly, sometimes I feel bad for, like, you know, like, people have, like, real jobs, so they have to get up at, like 6 in the morning. That's when it was broken, but by the time I woke up, everything was still working, so I was kind of like, I'm never fucking waking up early ever again. Apparently, if I were to wake up early, the shit's not gonna be working. That's the most likely chance. Okay, so thought I had in the shower, and this kind of proves that I am, you know, the biases that I have as a misogynist is, they're still there, and I have to work on it. I think there's a part of me when I'm on TikTok, and I get a TikTok that I'm not a fan of, or there's an opinion that I'm not agreeing with, I do, and if I go look at the profile, if they're femme presenting and they have, like, they them pronouns, so they're non-binary, I'm like, okay, they're non-binary, I can be a little bit more, I can actually say I don't like this opinion. Because honestly, I saw one TikTok that was like, you know, actually, if you don't listen to the Music Bros, this new Tame Impala album is really good. And listen, I don't want to go to bat for Tame Impala bros. I say as a Tame Impala bro myself, this album sucked. You don't have to, we don't need to posture. We don't have to posture. And I'm saying that because for all intents and purposes, I don't know if this person's they, them or not. So maybe I'm bringing down a woman. Maybe I'm hitting a little more to the side than down right now. So you're they, them. I think that's fair game for some reason. I don't know, man. That's fucked up, alright? That's fucked up? Alright, yeah, I deserve that loss. Stardew Valley gave me the answer on that one. Alright, I missed the cherry. Yeah. Fuck that mushroom level. The mushroom level does suck, and that's the only one that I always have trouble with when I do the endless one. Because I think the mushroom level is also the only level in progress mode that I haven't completed completely in one go without losing a life. Which is, I think, the real big, like, that's the hurdle I have to get past right now. But yeah, talks like he expects they, thems. That being said, I mean, they, thems. I'm still, there's a little part of me that's like, listen, they're going through something. I don't want to go. It's the only one that makes me quit out of endless mode. I don't blame you. I really do not blame you. In reality, the end of the day is, you know, they, them, regardless of pronouns. If you're femme, I don't listen to you. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, man. Oh, man, I really am the meme that I make fun of. We know, Josh. Okay, so at least you guys are, like, here for it. You guys, technically, you guys are on board for it, and I can't, like, prove that you guys are on my side on this, but, like... on this issue that I made up, but man. But yeah, so I got a TikTok that was someone that was femme presenting that said if you don't listen to Music Bros, the Tame Impala album's good. I don't know, if you listen to Loser and you're like, and you think that one's a good song, you're crazy. I know he respects a man's opinion more, I just can't prove it. That is, you know, honestly, yeah, I have to keep it, like, a little bit, like, obfuscated. You're a white cis guy after all. Thank you for not including the word straight in that. I do appreciate that because, you know, I didn't want to come out today, but I mean... Pretending like you're outing me right now as if I didn't for real out Sarah. Now I know what it's like. Now I know what Sarah went through. Oh, man. Cis white hetero man not listening to women minority groups more at 11. Yeah. Stop the fucking presses. Howdy, gamer. Salva, thank you very much for the heart me. How are you doing? LMFAO. Lol. Yeah. Femboys. Gay to like or not to like? Experts discuss. Honestly, adding the word experts discuss to like any question, I feel like inherently makes it funny. I don't know why. I just think it does fucking make it funny. And it's only because of that fucking Fortnite video where it's like, is Fortnite mid now? And fourth graders discuss. I went to get a snack and I came back to this. Yeah, listen. I'm gonna be real with you. There's no context that would make what I'm saying make sense. So quite honestly, you're not missing out on much. There is no context in the world that would ever make anything I say make sense. I do want to kill myself because I didn't get the grape, but I am going to keep going. And I think that's something we should all think about when we... You know, when we're feeling down, you know, we have to just remember we got to keep going. Because there is still a Junimo cart to go through. I'm trying to be one of those, like, positive streamers now. Hey Josh, hey John, hey Lizzie, how you doing? You came in at just the right time. I only just now started pulling out the I'm gonna kill myself card. Misogyny proud Miss Great Kims. What? Okay, hold on a second. Okay, I'm stupid, so that don't make no sense to me. Kill myself. Okay, sorry, yeah, Miss Grape, yeah. Well, to be fair, when I miss a grape, it does affect me. So, I mean, I think that's the reasoning why I actually start giving a shit. Oh, man. Do you guys see that Trump is sucking? I will say, I got a post from the guy that left the Washington Post, but was like their digital media guy for a little bit. Ah, fuck. And he said, like, don't believe everything you see on the internet. And I'm like, I don't know. I saw a fucking local news station talk about them blowing that blowing email. Donica Lewinsky. Dude, honestly, that's another actual, like, thing of sexism. I really do think about how we really shat on her, but, like, Clinton got a fucking pass. Trump cacked on that hoo-ha. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I mean, from how I've heard, like, what I've heard of his penis, I don't think he should be a top. You know, I'm gonna be real with you on that one. I think he should be a fucking... He can't be a power bottom. I don't think that's possible. It's sub-bottom 100%, I think. Yeah. And I guess, what is that? Would that be... Is that... I want to call Trump Bear, right? So when TikTok saw you streaming and moved here, well, thank you for moving over to Twitch. Remember, guys, twitch.tv, AGuyNicknamedJC. Makes sense, misogyny doesn't affect you, yeah. You want it, but don't. You're a winner, yeah. I'm a winner every day where I wake up, and I think that's what's important to remember. Are you winning, son? I'm trying. I did get 72,000 already today, so I feel like 100,000 isn't necessarily out of the question, but I do just have to get better at the fucking mushroom level. Sick for 2 days in the news really does keep rolling in, huh? You know, honestly... I wanted to make a joke the week we were off where, like, nothing happened finally, and then the week after we come back, like, just shit just starts coming out. Yeah, his mouth gotta be dry as hell. Yeah, that's why you get those mints. You get those mints. I've heard he's too sassy to be anything other than a power bottom. Okay, you're right about the sass. You know, I always forget about the brat economy, and when I talk about, like, honestly anything. The brat economy really is there. And I say that as someone who apparently is bratty, according to Sarah. So, I don't know. I really don't fucking know what the... fucking bratty sub-ass fucking bullshit. Fucking... stuck around. I'm still, yeah, in the brat economy. Yeah. And it's really ironic, too, because, like, I listened to the Brat album and just didn't take anything from it, apparently, other than the song from her previous albums. Are good. Like Party For You and others. What are some others? What are some others is also a good Dan Harmon bit, and it really does suck that I really have just, like... What am I thinking? What am I thinking? It really does suck because I do love referencing them, and I know no one's gonna know that's a reference. They're gonna think I came up with it and think that I'm actually, like, smart and funny or whatever. But also, like, I'm a podcaster in my blood until the day I die. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what's up. How is bro reading and playing Junimo card? I mean, badly. I'm playing it badly. I think that kind of counts. I opened TikTok to what I've heard of his penis. I don't think you should be at the top. Yeah, that's a good starting point for the stream. I was gonna be an asshole when you asked me how I'm reading this at the same time, and I was gonna say like I'm fucking built different, and I'm here to tell you that you gotta. This is a wake up call. This will be your life if you don't get a job. So keep your job, or else you become good at Junimo Kart. So don't do it. Yeah, whatever. Just need something I can send chats across the screen in the background of Junimo Kart. Dude, honestly, just like, dude, it would be funny if you just like... yeah, I missed it. I missed it. Yeah, I missed it there. I missed it there. I missed that one. What's happening? Those are disrupts. If you go on crowd control, you can now do overlays that fuck my shit up. And I love it. I can't yell too much because I know Sarah can hear me, and I don't want her to think that the stream's going bad, because it's not going bad. I'm actually having a great fucking time right now. That being said, the anger does come out when I do the Junimo Kart, and I make it the jokes. Oh, you're right, where I left you on Friday. Yeah, I haven't really left Peach. By the way, Peach, I do want to say I've listened to half of the Hayley Williams album that came out, and I already said this in chat, so they know I'm not changing my answer right now. I've only listened to half of it, right? That being said, it is compared to 2 albums of note that came out in the past month or two. It's way better and actually listenable, but also B, catchy. You know, yeah. Tell Sarah hi, and also actually respect to women, unlike you. Okay, real quick question. What are your pronouns, so I can prioritize whether or not I do remember this? Quick question, just yes or no. It's a yes or no question to what are your pronouns. Those are that's the only answer you can have on here. She heard it's okay, disrespect me, I expected. Okay, I'm gonna forget, don't worry. At least you're also aware. We're all on the same page here, man. Oh, good. Sarah was saying you were unsure so far. Lol. Yeah. Yeah, no, I will, like, listen, I am jealous as a Tame Impala head that it was good. Like, I'm assuming if you're a Hayley Williams fan, and as you described it also, that's banger after banger, so I'm assuming fans of Hayley Williams are enjoying it. Tame Impala's album fucking sucked. The singles were bad, and the first 2 songs did not get me interested in listening to the rest of it. So I you know, maybe I'm not giving it a fair shake. That being said, I do think Loser is a bad fucking song, and also I forgot that Dracula exists because it's no longer Halloween. And it is really funny that he did make a seasonal song, and it's already fucking gone. It's already out of the collective consciousness of man. Is that fucking crazy? I appreciate giving all this time. No, yeah, it's good. I know there's another album that was recommended, and I forgot the artist's name, and I feel really bad. That being said, I do want to listen to it at some point. And honestly, I don't know. I like doing it. Yeah, it's just marinating for the rest of next year. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I'll remember, like, on October 30th. Oh, yeah, Tame Impala did release a Halloween song, didn't he? Put it on the Halloween playlist and then just never go back to it until a year from now. I guess you gotta become the Mariah Carey of something, right? Like, you gotta get... But I guess we already have that with Halloween, right? Like, I think we all kind of agree that Thriller would be the Halloween equivalent to All I Want for Christmas Is You. So, I don't know. Maybe, you know, you're trying to fight someone there, I think. I think those are fighting words, partner, you know? Only listen to True Believer so far, so I should listen to the rest of the album. That's fair, that's fair. I really thought Sarah would enjoy it and relate to some of the lyricism. Maybe. I don't... what am I thinking? It really depends with Sarah, because, like, she, depending on the type of rock, I think she's very peculiar, and you don't blame her, blame Jack White for being too good of a guitarist / writer. So, you know, that's kind of the thing. All right, let's do this. That was fucking cocky. That was cocky, me trying to drink this at the same time as doing Junimo Kart. I gotta fucking stop, man, because I'm gonna eventually lose, and everyone's gonna be like, yeah, because you were drinking coffee, you dumbass. But I need my coffee, man. I didn't fucking drink all of it this morning, and that's my bad. That's my fucking bad, man. But yeah, when addiction goes too far, yeah, and it fucks up your Junimo Kart. What's the worst of the addictions I have right now? Caffeine or Junimo Kart? Chat, experts discuss right now. Go. talk to each other for a second while I regain my posture, and so I don't have to do my job right now. Everyone just talk to each other instead of me. Caffeine, I would assume. You know, honestly, I would assume as well, and I do think it is funny that every time people talk about caffeine being addictive, they're like, but no, it's a good addiction. And I'm like, all right, addict, you don't need to fucking lie. Seven Nation Army is a banger. That is true. However, I do want to argue that real quick. As good as, like, Seven Nation Army is, I do think Icky Thump is a better song. But also, like, it's not Seven Nation Army's fault, if that makes sense, because it is the song that plays everywhere. Like, okay, if I were to go to fucking Creator Clash 3, if they ever do it, they're not probably, but if they did, I would consider, yeah, let's do Seven Nation Army to go out there. Either that, or I would also consider doing, there was one that I was, like, I had a joking answer that I think would be funny to go out to, like, a song that really isn't meant for... We are gonna be friends. That's what it should be. Also, Wardazzi, thank you very much for the subscription. 14 months. Let's go. Let's fucking go, gamers. Let's get that fucking bag right now. Do you guys think you would cross a Pop-Tart and a pie? Ooh, my high idea of the day. Experts discuss. Experts discuss right now. I do think a pie Pop-Tart makes... Oh, okay. God, I don't want to bring this up, right? But, like, are we going to consider a Pop-Tart already kind of a pie? But yeah, I think it'll give you a toaster strudel. I mean, a toaster strudel is, like, a fancier Pop-Tart, right? That being said, I do get the thing. I mean, it is a pastry with filling in it, which is like most pies. I'm gonna be... The only pie I guess it wouldn't be is like key lime, but even then I'm like, well, that's like a specific type of pie. Why do we call it key lime pie and not key lime cake? That's all I'm saying. I think it's more of a cakey thing, even though I know it's a hard shell bottom. I know that. Don't fucking worry, guys. I know that. I'm not silly. I mean, hard hand pie is a thing. Okay, yeah. But also, listen, I'm just, yeah. Is lasagna a pie or a quiche? I think lasagna is fucking lasagna. I think lasagna wants to be in its own category. Or else you hate Italian people. And that's like a you thing. That's actually something I can't help you with. I think statistically speaking, I do respect at least half of the Italians. Therefore, I have to respect Italians. A layered casserole? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it is a casserole. Don't put your prejudice on me. It is funny to, like, be okay with misogyny, but not be okay with, like... like, Italian phobia or other types of, like, racism / national hatred. Because there are dudes in those countries. I have standards. Alright, that's fair. Also, recipe for homemade Pop-Tarts use pie crust. Alright, in that case, pie tarts are pies. I shouldn't say that because then shit that you use like biscuit dough for is technically considered biscuits, and I don't want to live with that fact in my brain. As someone who's not a big biscuit guy, and I know I say that, and I know people get mad. I know people really like... Also, sweet potato, thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. I see you over there. I'm thinking of Fran's fruit pies. You mean Fran's these nuts? Because I've never fucking heard of that before. Not recognizing a brand name and assuming you're trying to do a D's Nuts joke on me, regardless of whether or not it's even D's Nuts adjacent. I've really been burned, man. I really am, like, you know, like I put on the strong guy persona and be a dick on stream, but there is a scared fucking kitten that really is like, please don't get me on a D's Nuts joke, guys. Please don't. It's a brand of little pies. You know what's crazy about that is I've probably seen them before and probably have eaten them before because there's a brand at Wawa that I grab 9 times out of 10. Nope, never mind. That's Tasty Cake. Disregard. I remember which one it is. Your friend's fruit pies, never fucking heard of them, probably. I don't know. Like a calzone pies? Alright, okay. Calzone pie, I mean, I guess it makes sense, yeah. So Pop-Tart, so it's a Pop-Tart. As we have just figured out. Man. I will say, you know, honestly, I've been flipping between games. Just change topic. I don't fucking care. But I've been flipping through games, and man, Cache Cleaner. I want to shout out Cache Cleaner Simulator for getting rid of all their AI slop bullshit in the game and actually using like real art. Apparently, shout out to that. But also, holy shit, can they like not have within like 3 hours of the game have one of the story quests be $2.5 million of cash you gotta fucking go through? I think that's a little wild. I think that's a little fucking crazy. I mean, I'm gonna do it. I'll clean the fucking money. I don't care. But like the fact that I have to wash it both like 2 different times because it's both marked and gooed up, it's like that's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. I need time to do other orders so I can get another fucking cash counter, because there's only the for some reason the marked money cash counter is only like 3 feet, and it can only hold like $300 at a time, and I'm getting like thousands of dollars in hundreds. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's kind of bullshit, but it's still bullshit. And I have to buy like 6 probably of the marked money counter ones, so I can actually like maybe be done within an hour. Because I've played Cache Cleaning Simulator, no joke, for the past, like, 24 hours. Within the past 24 hours, I got it, like, maybe 2 nights ago, that mission, and I'm still working on it. And I've put a couple hours into the game. I've put a couple fucking hours into the game. You know, and honestly, I should have been working, but whatever. But yeah, every time I see you, you're playing Junimo Kart, yeah. What, you don't want some fucking normalcy in your life? One day you think you know everything. The next day you know that Trump be sucking. All right, you need at least one thing to stay the same. Fuck. Do you enjoy the rest of the game? I do enjoy the rest of Stardew Valley. That being said, this is these streams are an excuse to be a chatting stream, and this is the only way I can chat with people, is when I'm doing something with my right index finger. That made what this is sound way grosser than what it is. Lol, good to know. Yeah, I've never really heard of this cash game. No, yeah, that's fair. Don't do the goo ones. Don't do the goo ones, y'all. Okay, so I'm loving watching my partner play Hades 2. What is Hades 2? I actually don't know if I know that one off the top of my head. That being said, I also only play like Battlefield 6 now, so I mean, it's fucking. I will say I'm on a RimWorld run right now, and I'm gonna be so fucking real with you, man. The game really is like you have too many fucking people in your colony, and they're sending so many raids to try and kill off people, and you know, semi-successful. I'm gonna be honest, semi-successful, but really not ideal. It's really I lost like a level 20 crafter in that shit. Someone who's really good at crafting and was able to do all the shit that I needed them to do, and they're dead now. They're dead. God damn it. I actually am so bad at card and fishing that my boyfriend does it for me. I will say Junimo Kart is okay, listen, I'm not gonna say I don't like the fishing minigame. That being said, I get why. Because like honestly, if you don't have the right shit, especially if you're trying to get like legendary fish, yeah, no, I totally fucking get it. And now I've proved that I've played the game other than this, so we're good. Life is good again. I decided then corporate called me hello again. No, it's all good. Fucking did you tell him you're watching a Junimo Kart stream, or then you gotta hurry the fuck back? That's what I would have said personally. I mean, I haven't worked a real job in like a couple years, but like I think they'd be chill with that. Is he gonna game with the hottest drawings of Greek gods? You said hot drawings of Greek gods, and honestly, sold. Which Greek gods? Hold on, let's start there. Video romance in Stardew Valley. I'm basic as fuck, so Abigail. I say basic as if, like, you know, it's not a legitimate option. It is a legit option, right? Like, I know that, like, in my head. But, like, I do feel like there's, like, weird anti-Abigail... Hey, what the hell? See, this is what I'm fucking talking about. I don't even know if you're saying what the hell to which part of the sentence. I just know that there was a strong response. And quite honestly, I think that's the problem. Is that we all have too strong of an opinion about these ones and zeros we call a game. When we should be talking about fucking Trump. I made Krobus moving. Honestly, can we talk for a second? Krobus is the correct answer. Like, Krobus is, like, you're the only, like, I'm gonna be real with you, when I went to the fucking Stardew Symphony TM, everyone picked Krobus as, like, their favorite, so they had a love letter to Krobus during it. But yeah, did you check your luck before you start your run? That's a great question. Let's go check it. Let's check it out, y'all. Oh, there's my TV. Just not who I choose. That's fair. Sorry, I don't care about this dude's boot. I gotta go. Lol. That's honestly, that's great. Also, Queen of Sauce. Let's see. Maki roll. I already know how to make it. I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. Shard knowledge of the future. This is rare. The spirits are absolutely neutral today. Let's go. It's all skill based, y'all. It's all motherfucking skill based. All right, we've already gotten our top 3 because I remember getting 72,000. Sweet. Is Bubba Don? Bubba Don these nuts. You know what I'm fucking saying? Got him. I want to go to the Symphony. If you can, I do recommend it. It's good. It's the Symphony of Seasons. And because there's also there's the Symphony of something else. I don't remember what it was, but there's one that's like a 11 piece apparently or some shit like that. And then, but the orchestra one's really good. Fucking got him. Got him. How do you have that in your house? Because I won Junimo Kart one time, and then the day after they gave me a fucking they gave me the thing. A little arcade cabinet. Got him. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Tip your waiters and waitresses. Your wait staff. But yeah. You said favorite ship is Bubba Don? I really read that as shop is Bubba Don. I was like, yeah, that's a good fucking... Honestly, hold on. I think I'd go there instead of Forever 21. Bubba Don has all the fucking hottest new suits. The suits for sucking. I tipped my tipped my pizza. You topped your pizza driver. You know, you gotta. You know, it's good for you guys, man. You're living out that fucking. That's literally a fantasy for some people, to the point where they make like movies about it, man. So you're fucking killing it. You tipped, all right. I still think Josh should be trying Pirate Game now. The Prairie Game? No, I'm not. No. How about no? How about no? We don't do that. Sucking suits, yeah. Which is, I guess, the bear suit from The Shining. But like, okay, so you put like a 3-piece on the bear suit from The Shining, and that's what they sell. I mean, it's a tailoring job, so I feel like there is money there, right? But I don't know how. I just don't know how to prove it. I can't go to the bank tomorrow. I can't go to the bank tomorrow and lie to them about getting a loan, because in reality, if I get a loan from the bank, I'm paying off all my debt first, and then maybe gonna try and use that money to make more money. But yeah, I'm not gonna be the Prairie King, man. I think that's fine. You gotta choose one, man. Junimo Kart son or Prairie King daughter. I'm Junimo Kart son, and then fuck both of this shit non-binary. I fuck both of them non-binary. Child. Alright, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've trained my index finger to do one thing and one thing only in my years of living, and that's motherfucking click. If I have to use my thing, but yeah, have a good night, Maximum. Have a good sleep. Hopefully my voice, if you are listening to it, soothes you to sleep. Regardless of context of what I'm saying. If you do continue to stay. Ah, man. Sucking suits, Chibley. Sucking suits. Ah, man. Alright, I'm in it. I'm in it. I shouldn't drink. I shouldn't be drinking right now. I need to be on the top of my game. And I'm really not. Really not right now. Fuck. Yeah. I gotta log in. I gotta log in, man. There was that one time I think we were playing, what is it called? We were doing Trick Shot Sim, and all I remember about that one is I know I was talking about, like, sucking dick or something, and then I got one in, so I couldn't clip it. Because I think that was, like, minute 10 of talking about sucking dick or something, and then, whatever. But, so even if I wanted to like try and make a TikTok to cut around it, it would be physically impossible because it'd be a fucking 15-minute long TikTok with context. I really do need to stop talking when I play games, because if I'm gonna try and make like short form content, like nothing I say makes sense. I have two options. Either I do like a 30-second TikTok that's just like one main idea, or it's gonna be a 5-minute long, hey, here's how here's the entire Fall Guys run I just did. because there's references I make later on in the run because I'm a good fucking storyteller. That I'm talking about a guy that fucked me over last game that's here now. Yeah, we get to play some Animal Crossing? Hell yeah. Excited for that fucking update? Got so much to do, and, you know, perhaps you have so much to see as well, so I can understand that. So what is wrong with taking the back streets? Okay, alright, nice. Hell yes, I am. Alright, cool. Excited for the new update? Yeah. I still think one of the funnier comments I've seen this year is that one. It's like, you're saying that as if... saying welcome back as if you didn't fucking leave 3 years ago. Hey again. Been a while, huh? I think I saw someone say, did Dad just come back with the milk? It was a pretty far 7-Eleven, I think. Whale, yeah. You know it's motherfucking whale time. Animal Crossing be like, yes, furniture. Well, yeah. You wanna know why? Because fucking, yeah, furniture, man. I know you're probably being self-deprecating, but also, if you play, like, Sims 4 or something, you can't fucking be saying that. If you're a Sims enjoyer, which I also am, so I can make fun of them as well, you gotta also admit that, like, their $30 stuff packs are fucking just furniture. But sometimes it gives you a boost. It gives you that boost. You've actually been playing every day. Yeah, all right, just air me out then. Sorry. All I'm saying is, quietly follows you. Listen, fair game, all right? Listen, we could be agreeing on something, and I'll still find a way to be a dick. When does that update come out? Like, isn't it either end of month or beginning of next year or something like that? Because it coincides, I think, with the Animal Crossing for Switch 2, right? Which I will say, it is nice that they are allowing you to, like, not have to pay for it if you've already bought it. But it is funny to think that I also know that they decided to do that because you still have to go ahead and, like, make the option of switching it over. So there's probably going to be some people who accidentally buy both. Alright, we didn't get the orange. We might as well just fucking give up. But yeah, I was so excited for Paralyzed, so I got delayed, but it's okay, they're polishing it. That's so true. Yo, can we talk about a second publisher has hit the city skylines? Yeah, I didn't know I was gonna do there. Also, the ads are about to start. But, dude, they're switching, what is it? January 14th. Damn, yeah, that's far away. Beat Animal Kart for the 5th time? Fucking Christ, man. I gotta play I'm playing progress mode the rest of the day now. Just January, never mind fake news, sorry. Oh, okay, just January. Yeah, January. But yeah, Colossal Order, who is the devs for City Skylines, they have been kicked the fuck out. I will say, the entire time that this, that City Skylines 2 has been having issues, I do feel like, well, I know it's probably partially Colossal, what is it? I know it's a mix between Colossal Order, like, needing to polish a game that's not ready. I also do think that Paradox probably pushed them to release it. Especially when they have other games that are probably... What is it called? Like, they're also delayed, quote-unquote, and I have no clue what they're doing. But yeah, you don't play progress mode the whole time. Well, so far I've only done Endless. We'll get back to progress mode now, because now I have to beat chat. I gotta destroy chat now. Oh, it's the 15th of January. Gotcha. I will say, Paralyzed being delayed also does suck. But also, if they're polishing it, I'm not gonna blame them. I do think, what is it? Don't beat us. Sorry. Sorry, but I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. I'd like to see you try, Ginger Boy. You know, you can't say that when I'm in a break, because then I can't just immediately fucking jump into it. I can't just fucking jump into it, dude. What's up, you beautiful bastards? Is he still around? I know he's still around. Don't answer that question. I'm asking a lot of rhetorical questions today, and I'm gonna be real with you. It's fucking, that's what's up. And then I'm gonna say experts discuss and expect. I don't know if he said thank you for the rose, Sweet Potato, but I do appreciate the rose. I can't remember who I've said thank you to and who I've not say thank you to, man. Switching to Twitch and fighting through the ads. I will say, if you're watching on Twitch and you're fighting through the ads, I do get why you might want to stay on TikTok. However, it does support more if you're watching on Twitch. So that's kind of the issue. I will say that's why I also stopped during the ads, so that way people don't miss this high octane gameplay. Pew pew pew. Hold on, wait. I actually do have this open, so I should probably fucking use it. Hold on. High octane gameplay. Hold on. Let's try. It takes you this high octane gameplay. There we go. I don't know if it's actually still open, so I don't know if anything actually came through. I'm gonna make this joke work, goddammit. And that's why you had to go over to Twitch, because I don't add the sound effects to TikTok. I did not on the TikTok side, yeah, because I didn't want to fucking program it. I hate using TikTok Live Studio. I do know that it's my fault. I should just fucking learn how to use TikTok Live Studio, right? That being said, fuck no, I'm not doing that shit. Are you kidding me? No, let's start TikTok Studio's balls. Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. For the longest time, and then at some point you were allowed to do this, but you weren't allowed to switch scenes in the middle of it if you had both portrait and landscape at the same time. Now you can do it, because someone came in at like 3 fucking months ago or something, and they were like, yeah, no, you can switch scenes in TikTok, fucking idiot. And I was like, not when I first started this shit 2 years ago. Like, no. That was not an option. Okay, fucking call me Unc or whatever, but nephew, you gotta fucking understand, I've been on this website for a little bit. And I've been making that content. Yeah, going live with the studio. I will say it is still funny that you have to go live on your phone at least once. And honestly, as much fun as that was 100% a fucking, like, awkward stream where I just like, alright, I know that Twitch is still on, but also, guys, I'm also on the phone. Nephew decrepit. I think it's Gramps is what you want to say. In the dichotomy of Unc and what's it called? Unc and nephew. I already forgot it because I don't fucking care about nephews. But Unc and nephew. If you're gonna say decrepit, I think you want to go for Gramps on that. If you're taking part in this conversation, decayed family member, ancestor. We got words for these. And I'm gonna use them, damn it. Maybe I should focus on the game and not try and figure out. Yeah, Unc is the new boomer. That is true, honestly. And listen, I do think we should still keep boomer, but like only so Uncs have something to aspire to not be. You know what I mean? Because boomer is 100% a mindset. Don't get me wrong, right? So we still need to make sure Uncs stay in their fucking place. I'm just saying, all right. I'm keeping the fucking. I'm not a linguistic person or whatever, but I'm not Robert Langdon from the hit fucking horrible series, The Da Vinci Code. But I do think it's pretty simple. I think there's a pattern in the terminology, and I think there's a pretty clear-cut arrow of where to go from there. Because I'm crazy like that, man. I'm crazy style like that. Crazy style is such a good way to say fucking hardcore sex. Also, Gleebed, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. You guys going crazy style on your Jinmo card? Someone is. They got 5 fucking wins. God damn it. Fuck. I might as well give up on this run, huh? I will say, as long as we get the fucking, yeah, Hayumi did. Let me put some fucking respect on your name. You're so right, actually. But yeah, no, fucking, I gotta get 5 wins. Yeah, I gotta get 5. Don't I need to get 4 more wins because I already have 2 under my belt? If you're at 5, I need to get to 6. And doing the quick mental math there, I do think I just have to get 4 more wins, which isn't impossible. It would be impossible if if I'm not unemployed and don't play this game. But, you know, I mean, you know, I typed that in customer walked in. No, you're good. Don't worry. Listen. I'm such a supporter of if you're at your workplace, you should be on your phone doing whatever the fuck you want. I say that as someone who, when I worked at Universal and I was at the Annie Ann's cart, because it was enclosed, I would 100% put music on. Especially in the morning, if you had the morning shift. If you had the morning shift and you were just like there for fucking hours, like making the pretzels preemptively, and you still have the gate closed, like, yeah, no, like, there's no fucking reason not to have music playing. And it was always like, oh god, I will say the one thing that did suck about, I'm gonna be honest, every person I've ever met in my life, is that no one can handle a song longer than 3 minutes. I'm gonna be so real with you guys. You guys are not real music fucking lovers. You're not a real yearner if you can't listen to a song for 3 minutes. I don't care if Spotify has fucking destroyed our attention spans when it came to singles and shit, right? Listen, man, if you gotta listen to Shine On Your Crazy Diamond at least once. Once in your life, and maybe you can reflect on where it went wrong. Cinnamon pretzels now? Yeah, cinnamon pretzels were the fucking best one. No, actually, I don't know if I agree with that. I don't remember which one was my favorite. I will say the nuggets were probably my favorite. I think just the plain nuggets. You really do just make something bite-size, and then you're chill. We have cameras everywhere. My cafe, our boss will text us. That sucks. You know what sucks? You know what's crazy too is we for sure had cameras on us because they wanted to. The only thing Universal cared about, like people at Disney would use the cameras and tell people to get off their phone because I had a trainer. I had a boss that like was joking about doing that, and I really should have known that should have been the end. When they were bragging about like spying on employees using their phone. But yeah, Universal only cared if you stole money. That was it. You would get fired, not for going on your phone, but if you took tips when you're not supposed to take tips. Like an old guy at my work did. But also he was only doing that job because he wanted tickets, and he got the tickets and he fucking bounced. He was like, I don't fucking need to be here. I do respect that guy. I don't think I would agree with like 90% of his political takes right now. Album binger till I Hive? Yeah, honestly, let's go. I hate those type of bosses. Yeah, honestly, fuck those bosses, man. Can we get the fucking good one? You know what I mean? Like, can we get like the one I like when we play this? I just don't want to fucking do this one. This one sucks. This one fucking sucks my fucking pee-pee, man. It's so horrible. Fucking worse. I hate this mushroom level so goddamn much. It's not even funny anymore. It's genuine anger. You know why? Because there's no fucking lanterns on it. I remember now. I remember why I didn't like this one, and that's why I remember we lost 9 fucking lives on this. I'm not upset about that. That's honestly kind of badass. Yeah. Dude. Yeah, I fucking hated everyone at Disney now that I think about it. I don't know how to describe, like, the old guy that I was talking about earlier. He's one of those guys that liked George Carlin, and we would both talk about George Carlin because I'm a comedy fan, right? But, I don't know if he's one of those guys that, like, misinterprets, George Carlin because he's a fucking, he's a dumbass. He seemed smart, but also, I'm gonna be real with you, man. He did get surprised when he got fired. Pink Floyd's good stuff, good shout, yeah. Motherfucking, we're all just another brick in the goddamn wall, man. That was a bad jump. I recognize that, so you guys can't complain about that one. That was also a bad one, so you can't bully me. There's too much. Yep, knew it, too much. Ah, fuck. Oh, no. Okay, alright, okay, take 7. I did have Money stuck in my head for a little bit by Pink Floyd. And that was a hard sell in the car. that one, I can kind of understand people being like, can we fucking change this to something else, please? Because, like, I don't want to fucking hear. It's not fucking MIA, you know? It's not, like, I'm not, the gunshots actually make the song better, you know? It's like, and people are expecting it, at least. Yeah, alright, fuck it. Oh, wait, Money is good? Yeah, Money is good, yeah. Man, I don't even know why I had that one stuck in my head for so long. But I did. Man, I hope that guy's doing good. That being said, you know, honestly, here's how I should have known that, like, okay, so when I'm talking about long songs, don't get me wrong, the songs I did put on, there was one, like, the Kendrick Lamar Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst, is 10 minutes long. That being said, it's basically 2 different songs at the same time. So I don't know why the fuck anyone was complaining. 2112 by Rush. Okay, you know, I haven't listened to Rush in forever. I do think Rush is probably still. I would probably still enjoy it. That being said, I have no clue why I don't. I have no. I'm not in a rush to listen to Rush. You know what I'm saying? But I wonder if that's a me thing. Is it because, yeah, it's 10 minutes long? There's also the one that's opened the fucking album that was like 21 minutes long, right? Or is that the one I'm thinking of and I just got the time wrong and you said the right time and then I said something else? Something perhaps wrong. I'm spreading misinformation now. Which honestly, that is a good business to get into. Hold on. I don't remember which one it is. I feel like it was 20 minutes. I do know if I put that one on, even I would be like, I don't want to fucking have this on. Leave it at I'm World Oldest Explorer fan. If there's no fans, I'm dead. You know, I should probably give Blur a try because I only know their one song, which is ironic because it's called Song 2, right? But I don't know, man. Coffee and TV is so good. I'll keep that in mind. I'll give it a go. I'm already listening to fucking shit I never thought I would listen to in a million years. Fuck it, right? Coffee and TV. People are... Yes. Okay, TikTok chat is agreeing, so now I'm like, I'm not fucking listening to it. Nah, I'm joking. TikTok chat, I guess, would make the most sense because TikTok is a very music-forward platform, so yeah, let's go. Yeah. It's 20 minutes and 33 seconds. I fucking knew it, dude. Oh, man, I'm not senile just yet. I know my times. Ah, man. Honestly, can't wait to be senile. I think it's gonna be a good time. I think it'll be nice. I'm just gonna try and make sure every day's good, so that way when I wake up, it feels like the day before was good. That's the cheat code they don't tell you about in... Oh, man. Dude, guy who gets senile but thinks he's built different, and I'm just gonna have a good life. Wake up as a reward? Yeah. Exactly, man. Every day we wake up on God's green planet. As someone who's not religious, it is fun to just say, like, wake up in God's glory for no fucking reason. Which I know, like, I know it's still Western-centric, right? 100%. But it is, like... I don't know, man. Even, like, when atheists still use it, I'm like, hell yeah, man. Let's go. Let's go, gamers. Because honestly, you know, you gotta lie a little. You gotta bring in the religious people somehow to your Junimo card stream. Fuck. That's God coming in and telling me not to do this, not to speak this blasphemy. Jump and jump, or I'm just bad at the game. Both equally opportune and both equally likely. That being said, I am a hedging my betters, as in agnostic atheist. Agnostic atheist, which I feel like an agnostic atheist is one of the people that 100%, like, as they die, they're like, all right, listen, I know I wasn't fully on board, but, like, just in case, I accept him. I accept Jesus in my heart. And that's probably gonna be You gotta, you know, listen, if you're at the blackjack table and dealer showing 10, you kind of gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta be at 6 times now. I won again. All right, okay, you're better at the game than I. Oh, dude, god damn it. All right, once you get into double digits, I'm gonna start bullying you. All right, I think 6 times. I think what is it? The amount of wins you've done haven't been like you coming in and talking about it. Agnatheus, yeah. Okay, bet. That's when I'll start bringing out the I don't go to your job and tell you how to flip burgers. Oh, man. Dude. Motherfucker. Guys, you ever just think like that you are the highway? Any Audio Slave fans in the house tonight? Ah, man. All right, okay, come on. This one's my bag. This one's my fucking, like, this one's like where I thrive. And also I feel like there's more coins in this one. Because I can be the highway if life is a highway. All right, that's a different band and different song, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. But I also watch Cars. I also watched Cars as a kid, so I get why. I get why. I will say the cover of that one I do feel like I like more, but I wonder if that is because I heard the cover first. I really do think that's one of those things where it's like, yeah, that's 100% nostalgia, and even I can admit that. However, I don't fucking care. Banger song will not lie. Yeah. It is a banger song. I can't even lie. It is, you know, honestly... Remember when Pixar, you know, and saying, remember when Pixar, I don't know why I jumped there. Remember when, like, saying Pixar used to make good stuff, like, at first, I feel like people would assume that, like, you're just saying that because you were a kid when you had there, right? But apparently every movie they make now sucks, right? Except for, like, Soul, right? Like, that one, I remember liking Soul. I did watch that one. That being said, don't fucking remember it right now, but I feel like at least that one had, like, I don't want to say meaning, because that's not fair to other movies, but, like... what is it? I do think, I can't... Why are they making a Toy Story 5? Let's start there. How about that? And I know the answer. I'm not going to act naive and say it's not money, right? But... Ah, shit. Soul Made Me Cry is the second Inside Out. Yeah, true. Hasn't had a compelling storyline that just wasn't LMNOP. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty by the numbers, by the alphabet, I guess. That's technically what you're. I assume what we're saying here. Oh, dude, fucking sick shit. Oh my god, I'm fucking not paying attention. I'm not paying any attention right now. I should probably pay attention. Ah, shit. How are you fucking kidding me? Making Toy Story 5's milking cow that's out of milk? Yeah. That's a good, you know, that's a good alternative to beating a dead horse. I like that, actually. Fuck. I don't know, it feels like that, like, you know, like, beating a horse is, like, violent, but, like, trying to milk a cow is, like, a chore. You know, it's, like, a real thing people do. Alright, fuck. God damn it. It's either that or live-action remakes. I will say the live-action remakes... I really don't give a shit about them. I stupidly always get surprised. I always stupidly get surprised when I'm like, this one made money? As if there aren't people that 100% are like, oh dude, they're 3D now. Now I actually can relate to the characters. When they were flat 2D images, I was like, this shit's gay, but now... Now that they're fucking horrible CGI, and you know what? Those people went on to like AI art, so I'm not actually that surprised. You never liked the Toy Story movies? Okay, well... That's fair. Not every series needs a live-action remake. That's true. Wow, you know what? Honestly, losing on that one to a stopper is stupid. That's enough slices. Yeah. It's enough slices! I hope Fantano got a good bag from that TikTok alone. You know, because I need him to stop. I needed him to stop lying during the Tame Impala reviews. I think he got paid off to give Tame Impala a bad review, personally. I think he was paid by big death grips to fucking give it a bad review. I quote that every day at my work, and my coworkers are tired of me. Yes. Yeah. I will say, if you work at a pizza place, I feel like they should fucking expect it. But also... Guy who gets a job at a pizza place because of a Fantano meme. Honestly, I would, though. You know, honestly, now that I think about it, I'd work at fucking Domino's. I thought the point of the remix was fill Walt's wish for every generation to have their own experience, so why a live-action Moana is happening is dumb. Oh yeah, that's way too soon. Yeah. I will say that marketing gimmick of, like, let's assume what Walt Disney wanted is a little silly, though. It does feel, like, gimmicky to me. We got 10 matcha orders in a row of different milks, different sweetness levels. Oh my god. And different sizes, all hand-whisked. I'm sorry. You know, yeah. God, dude. Fucking, oh, man. That flashback, that's a flashback to me when, like, people of 5 would come to Disney. Or even at Universal, I guess, but, like, I guess on a smaller scale, and it's like, yeah, can I buy up the rest of the fucking hot dogs? And also, I want you to put the cheese on it. And you have to do the cheese individually. And Hadwit's cold foams? Okay, you know... Listen, I do believe you should be able to order whatever you want, right? But I also do think if you're not considering the person making it, I am a little bit like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to make someone go through this? You positive? Like, I know it's not as bad as, like, not tipping, right? However, it gives off a weird vibe to me, I guess. But I wonder if that's just because I was so beaten up and like other people are just having like chill experiences like 7 days, like 6 days out of the week. And then there's that one day where you get the 10 matcha order with different everything. Yeah, have progressing prices, one handle was 650. You know, honestly, yes. I fuck with that. 5 is 50. That I do unironically agree with that because we should do that with like cars. And I'm saying we should do that with cars, not just like and do nothing else, but then like make trains available to people. You know what I mean? All matcha. We had a couple girls for $120 worth of drinks and pastries, different milks and sweeteners and different cold foams, no tip. Wow, I hope they're in hell right now. I do hope that they got the Okay, here's what I hope happened to them. Here's what I hope happened to those people. $120 no tip is crazy, and already with all the cold home. I do hope on the way home they did get in a car accident, and like the people that weren't in the driver's seat died. So you know we don't have to worry about them anymore. But then I do hope that like the driver stays alive, because then they have to deal with A, getting their car fixed, but also B, cleaning up all the drinks. Which I think is somehow worse. I think you gotta get all the fucking drinks out of the... You gotta get all the sticky fucking sugary drinks out of your fucking cushions. That's gonna cost money, alright? That's gonna cost some fucking money. And then you'll realize the value of a fucking dollar, man. Only when you go through hell can you learn what heaven is what I'm saying, alright? Amen. I really gotta stop with the murder analogies. I can't give my card away too much, like that. The idea that like I really totally do not care about life or death, and I can't. And I know I'm doing it for a bit, but also it is like I can pull back a little bit. Some of my coworkers' faces were bar just completely shattered. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. Anytime I did a Walmart Uber Eats, 3 different Walmart pickups at the same time. I think only one person tipped, and it took like an hour to do all of them. That one was one where I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Because also, I'm not gonna lie, I think I did realize it was a Walmart order, and I just didn't realize it was gonna be 3 of them, because they didn't fucking tell me. Thanks, Uber Eats. But, yeah, I think getting all your groceries and only giving like $1 tip is crazy. Which is also a reason why I don't use fucking Instacart, is because I know if I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna want a tip, because if I'm forcing someone to go into Costco, especially on a weekend, which I don't do, I would still do it on a Wednesday, Thursday, because that's A, my weekend, but also B, not the fucking, not busy at Costco, at least, or not as busy as it could be, according to, like, my sister in Boston, who has gone to Costco on a weekend on accident. Oh boy, I lost her game and their twisted ankles, yeah. A whole girls volleyball team tipped me a 378 bill and a 137 tip. I hope the same thing that I said earlier happens, but like with their, I hope that I hope that was a bus. And I hope it was actually at the same time. I hope that, you know, honestly, like a Final Destination-esque for the first group of people, but then like just like them, the volleyball team dying, man. I really should be using my, yeah, I know we're saying girls, but they could be they, them, so that's why I'm going hard on them. Fuck. It's so unfair to the server pay that out. It happened TGI a lot. Jesus, man. After broke some girl's nose with a spike. Hell yeah. I hope the plot of Yellow Jackets happened to them. That'd be cool. Hope the volleyball team lost every game. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If you're getting pre-drink coffee, I think you're not... Like, you know, listen, I'm not saying Gatorade's good, right? But I am saying I feel like you should probably have some fucking Gatorade. Have some fucking Appy juice. I feel like caffeine is the one thing I always see on those websites when I'm like, okay, I do want to learn how to do push-ups properly. And the first thing on every website is, if you drink caffeine, you're gonna fucking die. You're never gonna get that. You're never gonna be able to fucking bulk. My friend suffered multiple concussions because she was in club volleyball. You know, honestly, thank God I never did any sports, man, because the one time I got hit in the soccer ball, I was like, I'm not doing this shit anymore. I was smart enough to get the fuck out on a minor injury. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even think I was bleeding. I think it just hurt like hell. I got hit in the face with a soccer ball when I was like 5 or 6. 6, maybe even 7. But I'm gonna, you know, I was a smart kid because that probably A, made me smart, but then B, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then 10 years later, everyone found out that if you go into the NFL, you're gonna destroy your brain, and no one's done anything about it. Like, you know, if we had found the technology, I'd be like, hold on, let's give soccer another one. 6, 7, yeah. You know, the age of a first grader, which, by the way, I think is still correct technically, so you can't get mad at me for saying that those string of numbers. I think just because 6, 7's a meme doesn't mean you can't just say 6, 7 whenever you want. Especially if you're trying to guess how many of something there is. Fucking hated soccer. Honestly, fucking same. I do think soccer would have been fun if I didn't get hit in the fucking face. But also, like, it's someone who does like running around. You know, just having a good time running around. But just like I do, because I do like walking at night. That's like one of my workout things I'll do. I want to bet it would be kind of nice. That being said, I live in Florida. I don't want to be outside for more than like 10 minutes at a time. The only time I want to be outside is if I'm paying money at a theme park and I'm forced to be outside, and then I'm like, oh, thank God, there's an indoor ride. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, good. This is the best feeling in the world, being hot and then being cold. Let's go. Let's go, gamers. All right, nice. I'm gonna force me into soccer for a year, even though I was sobbing and telling her, Jesus, man, fuck your mom, dude. That's ridiculous. Jesus. At like 9 when the season ended, I told my mom was too much running, so I swore off sports forever. Yeah, that's fair. So real. I hate the heat. Yeah. You know, I hate the heat, but I hate the heat so I can love the cold. That's like kind of the problem, you know? That is the dichotomy of the 6, 7. Like, you know the 6 is there, but the 7 coming up is what you like. That's what sells it. You guys get it? You guys feel me? I don't care, you know, honestly, the fact that meme just means fucking nothing now is awesome. I think that's great. It's been a while since there's been a monoculture meme, and we gotta embrace it while we can. You know, we gotta really, because at some point you're gonna be 40 and you're gonna be like, I don't know what anyone's doing anymore. The little bubble and niche that I'm in right now, we can't even agree on one meme format. My apartment's for heat and cold, as I can bubble up with layers. Yeah, with heat, I can't take off my. Yeah, no, that's my argument for heat too. 100%, I agree with that. Especially, I'm not gonna lie, getting cozy is fucking awesome. How many times have you won, Josh? I have not. Got a latte and agua fresca? Oh, nice. I have not won yet, but I did get 72,000 today, and that's my 3rd highest in Endless. So far, we're doing all right. We've also gotten to the last level in progress mode, I think, twice now or something like that. But we haven't actually won yet. And whoop. I will say, thank God my siblings weren't into fucking theater, because at least I got into theater, and the only thing that hurt was, like, my feelings. You know? Oh, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I guess it did technically give me the skills to perform, but hot damn, man. I just wanted to fucking, when I was in Music Man, I just wanted to be part of Shapoopy, because it was in Family Guy. But you can't be Shapoopy when you're the fucking main kid, whatever his name is, because the next scene, you're fucking there. And they were like, no, we can't change the script just for you to be in Shapoopy. And I think I gave up on acting after that. Because I couldn't do something from fucking Family Guy, man. She also wanted to give me irreparable emotional damage, so I would take her words with grain of salt. Yeah, my siblings didn't like it. Yeah, you know, honestly, that's, grain of salt is a definitely, yeah. Agreed. I am, fuck. Ah, man. Man, I used to be able to sing, man. But also, that was when my voice was higher. Josh, come on. Sorry, I'm re-traumatizing myself by remembering being in community center plays. So, I don't know why you're going after a mentally ill man right now, but I do think a mentally ill man who's not going to be able to afford therapy in 3 months or 2 months. Definitely not in 6 or 7 months. What's that scene from Smiling Friends where it's the help, help, that man is bullying a mentally ill man. Get him. Speaking of seeing it, we got confirmed this weekend that my group made it to the first round of ICCAs. Oh, hell yeah. I do not remember. I don't know if you've mentioned what the ICCAs are, and I apologize. But what is that? Because first of all, congrats. I do think that's cool as hell. As someone who used to do like tech stuff, and we would get into the like qualify in like our little events or whatever, that shit was fucking awesome. That was a good feeling. I really did waste 4 lives on this. Now I gotta get up to 6 so I can say 6, 7, 5. I didn't even mean to fail on that one. There we go, we got a life back. That's all that matters. That's all that matters in life is if you fall down, you gotta get back up. Gotta bump those numbers back up. Man. Hold on. International competition of collegiate acapella. Oh, hell. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yes, because, okay, and I remember now because we've talked about Pitch Perfect in this chat for sure before, and you literally said acapella, and I was like, why acapella? Why does that sound familiar? Oh, yeah, movie. I'm a movie guy. There was a whole movie about it. Movie. In case you guys were wondering if I'm one note or not, dude, a fucking acapella splains. I can't just say a fucking word and then try to merge it with explains. Like, I know Christmas explains does kind of work, thankfully, but also, like, I am kind of pushing it, I think. It's gonna be a good Christmas this year, I think. You still got Mansplain Pitch Perfect 1 and 2? Fuck. You guys hate me? Whatever, I don't give a shit anymore. This game's stupid. I don't need a win to feel good about myself. I'm lying to myself right now, sure, but I think if I lie enough, it'll come true. So goes the way of the huckster. Once you believe in your snake oil, you can finally you placebo effect your way into it. Cover a 4th grade class for a little bit, but the other day there were banned words right in the 6, 7, ooh, crack, goodbye, and good girl. Yeah, goodbye and good girl I do think are the ones that probably shouldn't be on there for sure. Because you don't know 6, 7 is a little silly. Honestly, you should probably put Sonic up there. I do think, weirdly enough, of all the things you could put up there, I do think Sonic should be up there. I don't know why. Like, there's no reason for it. Cracked is understandable too. I mean, yeah, that's true. You don't want them to be playing esports. Fuck, there was no. Honestly, I know we're saying cracked, but can we make it cracked cocaine? Just like add a little bit of flair to it, just a little spice to it. Okay, I really thought I was gonna give up on that. I was gonna not jump because I thought I didn't make it. But I did make it, so I have to remind myself that it's actually okay to, even when you don't think you make it, still jump. I'm surprised that worked. This would be really funny to... Yep. No, the newer meaning for it, Josh. Oh, there's a new meaning? Oh, shit. I didn't know that. Turing will be able to make if you mansplay the god-awful Pitch Perfect spinoff. They made a spinoff? Does it have a... I was gonna say Adam Levine. Adam Devine, is that his fucking name? Workaholics Man? Which is the only thing he's ever done. Even though I know Mighty Gemstones exist or whatever. A show I know I should watch and probably would like. Because it's a Danny McBride show. And I feel like he hasn't really fucking missed in the things that I've watched him do. So, you know. I'm gonna miss it. Oh, nope. Oh, I really thought, man. Oh, fuck me, man. There we go. Wow, there was not a lantern for so long. Holy shit, I can't believe we did that. Bumper in Berlin? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Are you coming because I won? Dude, that's such good timing. Dude, let's go. Let's fucking go, dude. Now I have proof that I made someone come once. Spawned a bomb near me. If you fucking destroy this cabinet... I don't care. You guys, if you guys complain about that, I honestly don't care. I don't. All right, so I guess that win does count, but it won't count if there's stats about it. So I have to win more times than I've ever actually won. Who did do that? I just want to know. I want to give you more coins. I'm gonna refund that so you can think about what you've done. You can still buy from the crow. Well, too bad. I bombed me when I do a stand-up set and it doesn't work out so well. Can you go endless, please? You know what? Now that we won, yeah, I think we can do a quick endless one, get some more training in. Man, when's the next ad break, by the way? I can't. Oh, 13 minutes. Yeah, my feed is full of Stardew Valley. I don't think so. Not yet. I haven't seen a new update yet. But also, fucking I haven't been paying attention. No, Josh has to beat my 6 wins. That is true. I do need to beat someone's 6 wins, and I'm now only on win 3. I am joining the bullying. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do one quick endless mode, and then we're gonna go back to progress so I can keep getting. I gotta get. Not only do I need to get 6, I do technically need to get 17, which is funny that like you're saying 6 for you, and then the other person was 17. So I am unironically undoing the fucking 6-7 meme again, when I don't even really mean to. One of us. You know, oh fuck, I didn't mark that. Oh, I should mark that. That's a good. That's actually a good short that makes sense to make. Wow, I'm so not content brained right now because I'm focusing so much on this stupid fucking game that I'm not even thinking about what would be good later. It took me 2 IRL weeks to beat Junimo Kart. Okay, well we don't need to be bragging. Some of us took fucking a month. And, you know, honestly, listen, I do... okay, unironically, I know if your one also needs to be clipped. That's true, and you guys can clip and then get a little banner emote thing or something when there's when it goes viral, and then I become a famous streamer, and then I can say I got here all by myself, and then just not acknowledge the work you guys also put in. Despite the fact that you guys technically have helped. I cannot clip Josh for the last stream. I do know that, and I looked at your chat to read, and I fucking missed. Never finished progress mode. It's all. Listen, one day you'll get there. All right, we all. You just gotta watch. You gotta watch the fucking master. I will say I do not ever. I don't think I'm gonna ever do a attempt at speed running Junimo Kart, because what the fuck is there to speed run? It's all the same fucking speed. Who did you marry? I did marry Abigail. I did marry Abigail because of that soccer mommy song, Abigail. Abigail, it isn't fair. I'm drowning in your purple hair. Good shit, everybody. All right, I married Seb twice. Well, now that's fair. So you're telling me, oh man, you didn't save the alcoholic? Damn, you didn't marry Shane? Damn, I think you're a bad person. Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't help the obviously needing of help man. I can't believe you. Shane put me in debt. You know. It's love, though. You gotta put a fucking price on love. I did, and then divorced him to marry Seb the second time. Awesome. And now you're gonna divorce. You're gonna get Krobus next, right? I've married everyone at least once. I will say I only have like 7 saves, so I have not married everybody. Shane ruined my credit score and changed me as a person for the worst. Okay, so you know sometimes the toxic people can't be fixed. You're right. Fixed, quote unquote. If you're an alcoholic, you're broken. This is a guy nicknamed JC certified opinion. I want to romance the wizard, but maybe when I play on PC, I'll download the mod. Oh, hell yeah. You 100% could? Yeah. That being said, I do, logically, I recognize that Krobus is the only one that's fucking, like, the realist. Why marry Willie? You know, honestly, I get it, man. He fucking puts in the work, man. It's Willie, dude. I have mods so you can marry people you can't vanilla? Fuck yeah. Can someone get the poly mod? Can you eventually just get everybody living in your house? I know it would look kind of like a cult, but I don't think it would be. I think there should be a poly, you date everybody, and then there's a special ending for it, and that's like the real ending of the game. Gus is my favorite. I get being a favorite of Gus, not my style, and I do think part of it is because, like, I don't want to be tied down to a man. Listen, man, fucking, I've listened to... No, you know what? Actually, no, that applies for Willie. I've listened to Brandy, You're a Fine Girl. All right? Brandy... I don't know how the song goes right now because I'm doing this stupid shit. But, you know, I do think, I do think both of their loves and the lady is the sea or some shit. I don't know. There's a mod that lets you have multiple spouses. Let's go. Honestly, I should get that mod. That should be the second mod I've ever downloaded for Stardew Valley. Yeah, I know there's Stardew Valley expanded. However, I don't fucking care. The game already has enough, i.e. Junimo cart. So like, what's there to add? Shmunimo cart? I didn't fucking think so. Made Krobus like the little boo monster. Honestly, Krobus is cutie. He is a fucking cutie. And I like that you can just have like a friend living with you. Having a roommate must be nice, you know? I say as if I don't technically have a roommate, i.e. my loving girlfriend. Cohabiter, I think, is probably better. Not roommate. Sarah and I are just roommates. History, remember that, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright. I do wonder what... Like, is there a speed difference, like, if you're jumping and not jumping? Because I feel like, theoretically, the only thing that maybe could change in between in between things to do a speed run of this kind would be, like, the levels being longer or shorter than they're supposed to be. But I don't think that really happens, but I also can't really tell how long levels are because I keep fucking dying in them. So, you know, I don't really have good data. They were roommates. I like that. I think and they were roommates should be like the ChatGPT, like Google response to, are Josh and Sarah dating? Well, you know, a thing that people for sure haven't Googled because no one knows who we are. But what am I thinking? I will say it is really funny that all the AI descriptions of like our podcast where it's like, what are people saying about this? And then it's like, well, some people find a good community, other people find it misogynist, and also that they are too defensive. And it's like, I don't want to be defensive right now, but I'm like, okay, robot, you don't fucking know what our show is. Just because you get a couple bad reviews that are typed out doesn't mean you can just say stupid bullshit. Don't want to English to my second language. I'm not trying to. I'm sorry. I'm not making fun of your... Yeah. Honestly, I'm genuinely not trying to. I thought it was just a way of saying it. Kind of like, what is it? I don't even know how to describe it. But yeah, Sarah and I were roommates. Please remind McGill and others. This level made me crash out so bad. I do fucking hate this level. Honestly, I'd be able to do so much more in Endless if this level didn't exist. You know, and I really don't like pulling out the if something didn't exist, I'd be happier card, but if this level didn't exist, I would be happier. Whoop. I swear to Christ. Okay, good. I was about to fucking say. But it is really pretty. It is a nice little level. I will say, I do think RimWorld stole this now that I'm thinking about it, because there's a whole biome that's just this in RimWorld. I'd never connected that until now. Crazy. But, yeah. Alright, okay. I'm fucking ready. By the way, what was the artist that you recommended? I did write it down, and I don't know where the paper is right now, so I apologize. But I did listen to the Haley Williams album, so I do want to give the other artist a shot as well. Because I do feel like it'd be crazy if I was like, yeah, I'll listen to the white woman. Anything else, though? I don't care. Ah, fuck, I was trying to break that. I want to see that biome, Mon Lafarte. Yes, Mon Lafarte, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's go. All right, you spawned a bug on me, motherfucker. I gotta destroy the thing. That's what I'm doing wrong right now. What am I doing? Mon Laferte. Oh, yeah, you're right, Ferte. Fuck. Fuck this. Am I right, guys? I didn't want to win today. You're doing great, son. I'm gonna walk off camera, and you're just gonna see there were 9 lives, I think, at some point. I think there were 6 lives on that level. Is Josh a fucking idiot? Experts discuss. All right, Racing Mount Pleasant, Derek band with too many instruments. Okay, gotcha. You also got to listen to Bad Bunny's newest album before the Super Bowl. Oh yeah, you're right about. You know, honestly, I have not listened to Bad Bunny, and I do feel like Bad Bunny. I will say, Bad Bunny does seem like, if nothing else, a fucking funny guy. I do think. Yeah, second on the Bad Bunny album, hell yeah. But I feel like if I do listen to it, like I'm doing American treason, I think is what the government says. Which honestly is probably more excuse to fucking do it. Yeah. I love that sexy man. Is Bad Bunny sexy to me? No, because he's masked, I guess. Yeah, never mind. But I get the appeal. You know? Yeah, I guess, you know, honestly, at this point in my life, I don't really care about sexy or not sexy personally. It's do I understand why people find you sexy? And if as long as it's yeah, I'm like, yeah, no, that makes sense. Well, you haven't seen him in drag, though? Okay, well, hold on a second. I mean, you didn't mention that he was in drag at some point. Like, I don't know, if he's in drag and he's bottoming, I mean, you know, it's not off the table. Look up Yo Parasolo music video. I will. I want to feel sexy, but all I feel is eepy. Yeah, those are the two states, all right? That's either I understand why people find you sexy, or I understand why people find you eepy. Sexy or eepy is my new hot or not website. And then I'm going to transition to doing a Facebook-esque thing, but, like, maybe not cause a couple genocides. Do you guys think that's possible? Making a social media network that doesn't aid in ongoing genocides? Or do you think that's just, like, par for the course nowadays? Life is good, though, all things considered. You know, I got my chat, I got my fucking Junimo card. What more does someone need in this world? Probably healthcare, but that's beyond the point. It's part of the package, unfortunately. Well, yeah. That's how they get you. Next ad break, look up the video, no audio, obviously, so you can see your blind reaction. Guys, I can't, guys, this is not Chatterbait. I can't be watching exciting shit like that. I know, even without audio, I can't give away my awooga face. This is a family stream. Oh, man. Gaba fucking ghoul. Bro, I decided to roll. Yeah, going up another 400? Jesus. You know, not gonna lie, it also went up 400 for me, too. That makes so much fucking sense. I guess technically it went up $700, because it was 300 bucks and that was being covered by the taxes, but then, now it's a flat 400. Not the awooga. Yeah, the awooga face is real, man. It's the female awooga. That's the myth. You know, listen, I do think Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back is a very immature movie. That being said, there are some good line reads there, and I can't pretend not. You know, sometimes, I know a lot of times I definitely go the route of, like, serious film critic, where, like, this movie has to make sense to me or else I'm not gonna like it. And then sometimes Kevin Smith makes a movie and you're like, alright, Kevin boy. Yep. Sounds good. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Also, ads are about to start in a minute. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this run before the ad starts, so just keep that in mind. I'm so sorry. If we do die, I will stop playing the game. I'm so sorry. But also, I guess the ad break's here, so I should actually stop playing. Yeah, because I need to awooga. She a woo, oh my god, till I awooga. You know what I'm saying? She a woo on my until I train whistle. There we go. I got there, everybody. Don't worry. I still got it. Take a jork break while the ads play. I do appreciate that you think that I'm fast, but sadly not on Zoloft. Sorry, short break. Yeah. Labooga. Did you guys get your exclusive Labooga? That is the not suitable for work, Laboobos, yeah. God damn it, I'm too good at this fucking game. Now ads are running, god damn it. 24 karat magic Labooba in the air, yeah. 24 gold carat... 24 karat Labooga in the air. Yes, lol, yeah, there we go. Oh, you know, it's this one, so I am gonna die. That's nice. It's nice that the game recognizes that I should probably stop fucking playing. Also, I'm doing my computation stuff right now, and I don't think I turned it off. So right now, my computer's probably going through it, and I probably should be careful. Fuck. Luna always wants to be a stim so bad, but I lose to give in. Fair. Don't give in. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think I am just gonna hit the escape button right now. And I know that, like, probably I'm losing it, man. All right, hold on. Hold on. Wow, I really did not need to worry. I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about winning this level because what are you fucking talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm so pissed already. Okay, webcam. I'm gonna look up. I'll look at this video and see what's the hype about. I will say I don't know if YouTube Premium has finally decided, hey, you haven't paid in long enough, so you're not gonna have ads. So hopefully we can actually get past that. I don't think the YouTube audio is on. That being said, I don't know. Those we seem so bad. That's fair. Yo, Perio, Sola, Bad Bunny. All right, I am gonna mute it just to be safe. I will say this fucking the cartoon is a good start. All right, let's see. I'm waiting. But the second I see Bad Bunny, I'll freeze frame and give my review. All right, the guy's just hitting the thing. Oh, I'm supposed to mute this. Ah, shit. All right, I get it. Well, actually, the problem is I'm not a short. Am I a short hair drag queen in Puerto Rico that's about shaking ass and not needing any man to have fun? Okay, that's cool. I fuck with that. Maybe longer hair and I'd be more into Bad Bunny in drag. And I think I just learned that about myself, is that the short hair is kind of where I start losing it. I will say, Bad Bunny does have an ass on him, so I do gotta give credit where credit's due. Josh, you'll never guess what happens. You're on thin fucking ice, Ayumi. Also, I have to take this ring off because then you guys have the fucking... How did I get hit by a fucking thing? How did I get hit by a goddamn thing? Alright, okay. Alright, hold on. Yes, Josh. I'm gonna guess you won. I'm gonna guess you won the game that I'm bad at. I'm also gonna put shit in my fucking locker, because I just need to, honestly. There we go. Yeah. Alright, well, you know what? I'm still getting to the last level. That's all that matters. I'm really fucking, I'm really catching... I need to catch up, man. Dude, making my first non-stream gaming video, and it's just trying to get more wins than Ayumi. Trying to get more Junimo carts than my chat. Wins than my chat. Collectively, oh, that would be awesome. That's a good subathon, actually. Oh, shit. Now, that being said, I don't think I'm popular enough to do a subathon that'll last more than, I don't know, 5 minutes, but, like... yeah, I think we could, you know, maybe in a couple months or so, we can go. Is there going to be an honor system of you guys have to be honest with me about how many wins you have? Yeah, sure. And that means some of you guys are going to lie and say like 1,000,000 times. But also, I do think if you say a number that's it, like high double digits, I'm going to be like, you're fucking with me. And there's no way because, yeah, do it on holiday so I have the day off. That's fair. Christmas subathon. Josh Christmas explains Junimo cart. I don't even know if I'm doing anything for Christmas. I haven't even talked with Sarah about it, so I can't just be like, hey, Sarah, I know we're not doing anything. I don't know if we have any plans right now. Like, I don't know if my parents are going to want to see us or whatever. But, yeah, the twerking flowers got me while I'm watching it. All right, now I get it. You know, and Bad Bunny, I will say, I get it. I get the sexy. Doesn't make me eepy. Honestly, I do respect, you know, it's also kind of like a, for sure, part of it's also like the mentally, this is actually your fault, I'm addicted now. Guys, don't do whatever I do on stream, because then you're gonna fucking like it. I.e., don't stream. Carded for our sins, yeah. Boop, and boop. I'm not gonna lie, it is sometimes it's like the sound effect, I think. I think the coin collecting sound effect is like just enough to like, it's such a good, like, positive feedback of how you're playing that it's kind of like, this is all I need to keep playing. Which is like, I don't know, like, you know, yeah, would I like to play RimWorld on stream? Yeah, sure, but also I'm gonna fucking die a bunch. That's not positive feedback, that's negative feedback. Alright, I'm a fragile little boy. I gotta protect my soul, man. You gotta protect the soul to get to the boy's soul. That's what I'm doing wrong. I'm okay with the noise off. Oh, yeah, you know, I will say I don't usually play games with noise on, so I get not knowing. Those card sounds make my brain go burr. Yeah. Honestly, same. It is just a good sound design game. You know, I can give it shit for its gameplay mechanics whenever I get mad. I can never get mad for its audio. Which fucking sucks. I want to complain about something, god damn it. I want to be unjustified sometimes, man. I don't know. I like being wrong. Yeah, alright. Speaking of being wrong, just jumping into a goddamn bubble. Me today when the AI bubble popped or whatever. Honestly, good riddance. I do hope the economy crashes. I don't actually think that, but I do think, like, you know, at least let's get rid of some of the AI money, please. And if we, you know, if we keep the electric infrastructure and we just have a lot of solar panels, I think we should still keep them. And maybe make my internet cost fucking less, please. Fuck. Yeah. And then, yeah, gas leak, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna look this way. It does feel weird not looking directly at chat. Which I think was the problem when I tried moving TikTok chat to the right. Because I do think I felt like, oh, fuck. I'm for sure missing something from them. Oh, no. Oh, frick. I'm being a bad streamer if I'm not responding immediately. Oh, no. Oh, no, y'all. Alright, nice, yeah. Hell yeah, the 5th once-in-a-lifetime. Yeah, honestly. And you know what's funny about this one is, like, it really didn't have to happen, man. I don't know, I feel like, I think when enough people were like, this shit sucks, I feel like I would have stopped pouring money into it. That being said, honestly, listen, I should have probably gotten in on the bubble, i.e. buy NVIDIA stock 20 years ago, right? But also... I don't know, man. NVIDIA, just say to fucking... Can we just use graphics cards for graphics? Like, I do think there's some good uses that AI could have, right? We're just not using any of them because we're just making fucking shitty comics. God, going on AI art, and I've said this, I say it once, why say it again? Talking heads, right? However, fuck you. However, I do think it is worth repeating sometimes. Seeing a bunch of people fucking cream their jeans over the exact same looking image is kind of funny, if not delusional. However, it's delusional in the fact they think they're artists, that's what I mean. However, there's a fucking thing, yeah. I installed NVIDIA because I thought it was a bug I installed on my computer. Honestly, based and red-pilled. Fuck them. We're gonna lower the stock price by deleting System 32, then Windows is gonna feel the heat. They're gonna know the people don't like it anymore. I swear to Christ. Okay, good. I know nothing about computers, that's fair. And also, I said System 32, don't actually delete that. I'd laugh if it wasn't so real, yeah. My TikTok for you page is all Angel Tree shopping right now. I wish I was financially stable enough to do that. Dude, I get that. I will say, my TikTok, I don't know if you guys are also getting it. I'm assuming some people are. But there is just, like, people doing, like, fake vertical dramas now. As in, when I say fake, I, of course, mean AI. But, like... I'm gonna be so honest, it is as sad as it is that people are like probably actually actively watching it and being like, man, this is a fucking dramatic story. It is funny that they all, despite not being about different things, they do all look the same. It is all the same, like, kind of half blurry, but like an also overlit like shit. So I mean, it's nice to know that like you'll always be able to tell, but also like, I don't know, fucking hire some people and make some vertical content. I don't know. Do some verticals, man. Fucking Hollywood needs jobs right now. We shouldn't be using fucking Google to... Fuck, shouldn't be using Google Sora, whatever the fuck it's called. Google Soren, flight across, Dude, can we talk about that real quick? Hold on, sorry. I know we're off topic. I don't care. It is really funny that I'm willing to bet this is a coincidence, but it is funny that the second Trump comes into office, Disney is like, all right, we're going to do a special Soarin' adventure for America's birthday, guys. Hey, guys. Trump, don't take away our Disney Plus, because that's making us so much money. Haha. Oh, Jimmy Kimmel said something bad. We'll get him off. Trump, don't worry. Haha. But at least our rides are pro-American. Don't worry. When the tourist comes, they're gonna love our pro-America Disney ride. God, it's so stupid. I feel like the whole fucking reason, awesome. Whole fucking reason I think people like Soren's because you go over fucking landscapes, man. Alright, we're on win, what is that, 3? 4? 4, right? Yeah, because we did win once today. Yeah, so we're on 4. Sweet. Even though technically we did die. Alright. We're on 4. That's not bad. 4 is pretty good. I do think it's really cute, that animation, man. You beat Junimo Kart. Yeah, can I beat it again? Let's go. Me when I'm asking my... never mind. Fuck that. We don't need to go down that route. We've already done enough horrible things today. Alright. Alright. Boom and boom. Nice. I saw this one drama where the girl's pretending to be poor. You know what's also funny? I'm now thinking about that. I'll read the rest of your comment in a second. I'm now realizing they are 100% stealing from Darman, and I think that's awesome. That's really fucking funny. Like the worst, most melodramatic shit. Yeah. I thought you were gonna make a jokes about beating your meat. I was, and then I stopped myself because I'm a good little Christian boy. We don't do no nasty shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, pretending to be poor to test her fiance, and it was revealed that she was a princess. I do think I've also seen something similar to that. That being said, I do feel like that's such a common trope, especially early on, when I do remember it was like guys that like, you know, they're talking to guys, tell me if this is misogynist or not. So what they would be is like a guy like ask a woman out on a date and she's like, ew, no, get away from me. And then they drive a fucking Lamborghini, and then the ladies are like, oh, never mind, let's go on that date. And then the guy's like, no, you only care about money, and then drives away. I remember those. So it is funny that the Sora is fucking taking from that, and just like, you know, at least it knows how to switch over the genders when someone does that. You know, that's good. That's good. Ah, man. Was that one a Road to Empress? That'd be so fucking funny. Dude, making a Road to Empress because you don't want to play the game, but like making an AI video of like what you think should happen. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. God, AI really is a trash, man. I wish someone was trained on child abuse material. That is so true, man. Honestly, yeah, it is fucking crazy how much, like... You know, honestly, and that's the thing, too, is, like, you don't realize how much actual bad shit is on the internet, which, by the way, the internet is a source where you literally fucking know, like, you can learn anything, and I mean literally anything. Real Short, I think Real Short is one of them that I keep getting, yeah. But, like, yeah, it does suck, yeah. I think it's a difference in a woman testing a man's true intention versus a man being afraid of gold diggers. I mean, that's true, yeah, but that's also why I'm saying, like, early, like, especially in the earlier, like, 2010s, Gamergate era ass type shit. Like, I know that it is different, but like it is very much like it is. It's just to me, in my enlightened brain, where I live in a world where everyone actually has rights, and sadly, I know that's not real. But I live in my fantasy world sometimes. What am I thinking? Yeah, no, it is fucking it's sad, yeah. I'm terrible. It's all good. Hey, listen, you just got to become a Reddit podcaster and then spend all your life on Junimo Kart, and you get good at Junimo Kart. Or you watch a Reddit podcaster do Junimo Kart, and then you fucking surpass him. Which is, honestly, I mean, you get that back. As long as you don't fucking tell me. As long as you don't friggin' tell me. Ah, man. I wonder if, how is Darman doing? Is he doing the same shit as usual? Is it business as usual with the AI stuff going on? Or do you think he's trying to figure out how to fucking sue OpenAI? I will say, shout out to Cloudflare also supporting OpenAI to finally get people to stop using fucking AI for a couple hours. On second thought, you know what? Honestly, the outage that happened today probably was for the best. I kind of feel like it was a net positive. It got rid of OpenAI and also X, the everything app. Fuck yeah. Maybe they inspire each other. That is true. And also, I wouldn't be surprised if the people at Darman are like, let's just fucking use ChatGPT, get the script, whatever. No one's gonna fucking watch this anyway. I should have jumped, but I wanted to get the cherry. I wanted that cherry, man. Me when I want a specific type of Pepsi, give me the cherry. We're working on it. Alright, we don't need to do the blue screen right now. Alright, okay. Fuck, I actually did miss a jump because I couldn't tell when it ended. Okay, holy shit. Wow, 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 wow. Alright, well this one is like, I know I'm gonna lose now. Like, I know. Okay, so I have to like, ooh, you know what? This is the challenge now. Okay, I'm too short. But I did get to the lantern, which I think is all that matters right now. Alright, I'm out. I'm out. Perfect. My cat's a fucking drug addict. He will not stop trying to eat my spider plant. They're hallucinogenic to cats. Oh my gosh. Dude, the fucking yeah, honestly, thank you, Peach, for causing the havoc. We need something to keep me in check. Artist cat does the same thing. Dude, we have toys with catnip in them, and I think there's like no way to get them out. Alright, but I do know that like sometimes my cats are, they do definitely, like, I can tell that they just rubbed their head on it. Mr. Acton, I'm not gonna lie, they're doing things a little bit differently than they normally do when they're playing with it. Yeah, guys, we do things a little differently here. It's about time to say I have 8 wins. I mean, you know what? At least I'm, like, staying half and half right now. Like, that's not that bad to me, at least. Like, you know, like, even though the number is going up, the ratio is staying relatively the same. So at the end of the day, like, it is kind of like, if I really did want to keep going, I would just keep doing it off stream. But also, I don't know, maybe not, one of which is 80 pounds. Watch my dog somehow always knew when I have a margarita, and they climb on me to attempt to get a taste. Honestly, yeah, it's, you know, there was no fucking lantern that whole time. You know, yeah, fuck it. Fuck this. What was 80 pounds? Jesus. Yeah, trying to, yeah, listen, dogs know what's good, man. I say as if I have ever had a margarita. Man, I really can't do alcohol, man. I really can't. That shit smells and tastes like garbage. I don't know. Maybe it's a thing where, like, you know, I hate cilantro. Maybe I'm just fucking built different. I have a intolerance to things that taste bad. And are bad for you. I.e. cilantro and or alcohol. Nice, nice, nice. Can we get a perfect on this? I don't want to. I'm gonna jinx it, I think. I now realize me saying if I can get a perfect on this means I'm not gonna get perfect on it. Yep. I'll go fuck myself. What is it? A Chills margarita sent me my best friend to the hospital. You know, honestly, if there's one place that sells a margarita that would, as much as I like Chili's, it would be Chili's. I don't know if it, you know, like, listen, I've delivered for them before. I've done Uber Eats for them. They had to purge their stomach. Jesus. I've seen what back of house looks like. You don't want to know how that sausage gets made, is all I'm saying. Only drink tequila March if you want alcoholic drinks, no other without puning. I do feel like, what is it? Isn't vodka the one that doesn't taste like much? It's supposed to taste like alcohol, so that's why that's used as a base. Hate working there, but I love the margaritas. Fair. You know, I hate working at Universal, but I love the rides. I didn't even hate it. It was okay. I like going to Disney every once in a while when I was able to. That the Clark Kent effect is real because music shop owner did not recognize me with my glasses because you know, honestly, you'd be amazed how much your glasses do change a person's, like, appearance. And I say that because, speaking of, I guess, of alcohol, one of the things that people said, like, the people there were like, hey, sometimes teenagers will try to like, look older than they actually are. And every picture I think of, like, a teenager trying to look older was them wearing glasses. I don't know, it does, there's a little bit of something, yeah. Spice-a-tria has money by the throat, yeah. Yeah, vodka is usually relatively tasteless, but it gives the worst hangover. Yeah, because it's like the most, it's like pretty high ABV, right? Or APV, per volume, whatever. You know what I mean. Alcohol, but fucking... fucking spelled with a V. Man. I will say I did like the, what's it called? You know, I don't usually like SNL shit. There was one where it was non-alcoholic beer. And it was like 93% alcohol by volume. And I do think that's so fucking real, man. Because I think once you have non-alcoholic beer, you kind of realize that beer tastes bad. Which, I mean, I don't know. Listen, you gotta learn it at some point. So, I mean, you know, better late than never. But, like, it is funny that you get, like, the most confirmation in the world that, like, oh, I really do just enjoy this because of the alcohol. Huh. That's crazy. And maybe that's only for the name brands, right? Like, maybe I'm being uncharitable. Because I used to drink because I wanted to fit in, because all my family drinks. I used to drink the non-alcoholic Heineken variant. And I will say, I did drink some of it, like, for, like, a week or two when I was there. Or, like, maybe over a couple days. However, I'd much rather have LaCroix. I don't, you know, at that point, if I'm having non-alcoholic beer, just give me a fucking soda. Like, that's already, like, I know soda's bad for me, so it's like, it's same shit, man. I'll just, like, get too much sugar, which, I mean, I know alcohol's also just sugar, right? Like, it's just a fermented sugar, basically. But, not basically, I don't fucking know, I'm not a brewer. But, like, you know, I do think it's just, like, I don't know, it's some wacky stuff. I did tasting at a brewing. They had a basing going of alcohol so high in the content we could all could dip our fingers in taste because it cleaned better than bleach. Oh my god! Needless to say, I didn't try it. Yeah, what are they selling isopropyl at the same time? 93% pure alcohol. Like, what the fuck, man? That's pretty crazy. I had Fireball first time last year because my partner spawned a shot in front of me during Christmas Eve. How did that go? I will say Fireball, and okay, this is how I know my family. They do know. I feel like Fireball is one of the ones that I feel like people say is, like, pretty strong, but I do feel like my parents just, like, drink that shit out of the bottle. I don't know how to describe it. I don't think that's true, but I do think, like, I know it's in the house, and I know they get more of it from every once in a while, so they're drinking it. Boy, oh boy, I know they're drinking it, but I can't prove that they're drinking entire bottles in between the time that I go to see them. It was in a state before they diluted itself. Okay, that's fair. I used to love Fireball, lol. You know, I feel like Fireball, maybe it's just, like, because I was in proximity with it. I do feel like Fireball I did smell and enjoy more than the other ones, but that means that I know it's because of the spices, and also I was around it as a kid, so fucking, you know. Who's at fault there? Not me. I totally give up alcohol, nothing but the devil's... Honestly, yeah, doing the devil's lettuce, way preferable to alcohol. Now, I'm not saying that because one time we had a devil's lettuce sponsorship that we don't actually have anymore, so I can say whatever the fuck I want about them. But, it is, like, I'm not gonna lie, man, I do wish that I had, like, spending money. Because I could get... There's one place that we go to get, we used to get our gummies. And, sadly... It's like $120 or some shit to get the cheapest per ounce or per gummy. And I like doing that because I like buying in bulk. But I can't fucking grab it, man. I can't fucking... I could probably just get the cheaper one, but I also feel like I know I'm getting a bad deal, which pisses me off, so I can't fucking get it. 10 in my backyard, we all boxed. Hot box was awesome. Hell yeah. Yeah, weed's the better one. I said this last week. The world would be better if CEOs did weed instead of Coke. The soda, of course. TikTok, don't fucking censor me. Shoot. Man, I'm really playing it fast and loose when I have no lives. I really should be careful. Holy shit. I'm gonna be so real with you guys for a second there. I did zone out. And I do think I'm giving up. Oh, man. I'm surprised we did that. Oh no, I got lucky, never got hangover from it. Damn, nice. 1800 in Fireball, and every time it came up was just spicy cinnamon. Makes my tummy turn to looking at the bottle. Fair. Yeah, Halloween I threw up. We were playing beer pong, but we were doing shots if we made the shot and you didn't make it. Oh, you had to do the extreme personal question. 4 shots down was fucked up. Jesus. Also, wanting for those to enjoy alcohol. Water turned into new 4 locos. They get you messed up. Jesus. Okay, real quick question. Seltzers. Because I used to, when I thought I would try and get into alcohol so I can fit in with my family, I tried doing seltzers, and I will say, like, maybe the Seagram's, like, fancy fruit drinks were pretty good. But that being said, do the seltzers also fuck up people because they're seltzers? I don't know if that makes any sense. But, because I feel like, you know, I feel like with seltzers, I think the LaCroix effect of, like, you just want to keep drinking them, I do feel like it's probably a thing, but also I don't know. I will say I don't know because I fucking honestly I can't remember. We used to have White Claws, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know when I stopped liking it, but I did like it for a little bit, and but that shit went away, and I don't remember what the like inciting incident was for it. I just gotta get one more coin. I have a shot at this. Okay, cool. All right, cool. I think I'm in the middle. Yep. I'm slut for a fruity bubbly drink. Like, I did enjoy the Seagrams, but then I got the alcohol taste, and I did the same thing twice. You and me both? Yeah. I still gotta try the new drinking trend, BBC, Buzzball, Beatbox, Cut Water, and then do... You know, honestly, if we're gonna do BBC for that, I think that's a probably better use for those of that acronym than... You will die. Yeah, I did die. Also, hold on a second. No, sorry, motherfucker, you also will die. You're not exempt from death. That's the one thing everyone in this chat's gonna go through in their life. We're all gonna fucking die. So don't tell me shit I already know. And don't remind chat, some people, not me, have a fear of death. So maybe, no, I'm not, thankfully. Fucking vampire. This is a no vampire stream. I was in the zone by zoning out. I wish that was the case. So I put nails on, I'm not used to them. No, it's all good. Josh, I wasn't even talking to you. Well, too friggin' bad. I like intercepting conversations. Shush. I saw late one up on a hospital with alcohol poisoning from BBC. That makes sense. I will say the shit that you said, it does feel like fucking... I'm not gonna say an excessive amount of alcohol, because I don't even believe that, but it does seem like a lot. I feel like mixed drinks are probably the place where you'd more likely get like hungover / drink too much, because I'm willing to bet the flavor as well as the mixes probably hides the alcohol, and like the mixing of alcohol probably doesn't do it. And they call it BBC. Like, does nobody know? Yeah, it's a little. I think they call it a BBC as a little tongue-in-cheek thing to, yeah, it's a decent amount, especially if you don't have a tolerance. Me. I will say Sarah hasn't drunk a lot, and I know we talked about it, I think, when we talked about going to see the movie Weapons. Good movie. But it was funny that she was like, I can't fucking drink anymore. I can't. And I'm like, join me. You know, listen, I mean, do what you want, right? I do think straight edge is a little too far. I don't know why. I think if you're anti-alcohol, I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. But if you're like, I'm not gonna do anything, I am a little bit like, you can do some of it. I mean, not like the bad shit, but I mean, like, I don't know, like, weed isn't that bad. You don't... No, I was in the DARE program. That was a good moment in the podcast. Where's Emmy with the hate list? Honestly, the hate list, I wonder if the hate list hasn't gotten brought up because I was like, hey, can you guys stop fucking bullying me? Misogynist and vampirist? Okay, what else? People actually do that, it's not a joke. Oop, yeah. I thought so I should be, but no, you should not do the treat and trend by yourself. 3 full drinks mixed in as a jungle juice level group drink. That makes sense. I will say, if you're trying to drink, I remember those where it's like the pouring all the Bacardi and the Capri Suns or whatever into the fucking big gallon, like, I think once you're making a mixed drink and you're pouring it into something that should have one of those like safety diamonds in it, like a fucking metal barrel, I think you're making a little bit too much. Unless you're like working the bar right now, you should probably not be making that much alcohol. So I'm bad for a treat, yeah. Like, I have a lower tolerance because when I go out, I don't have as much money to spend. That's fair. I will say also, alcohol just so fucking expensive. And it's like, motherfucker, I know it's not that expensive. I know it's I know you're upcharging me right now because it's a luxury, right? But I've been to a liquor store. I know I'm paying the price of a bottle for one drink right now. You fucking asshole. And it's like, no, but it's like because they do the work of mixing. Nah, I don't care. I know you're technically right, but also fuck you. Reddit found this a dollar drink bunch called Pink Panty Dropper, which is straight up vodka, 12 cans of PBR and pink lemonade mix and ice. I was inchworming in the hallway because I couldn't watch it. That's pretty crazy. Also, calling it a panty dropper is a little bit like, all right, calm down. This is alcohol. That's assault. You can't. I don't think people can consent while they're under the influence. Last I checked. I spent almost $50 on 2 bottles of alcohol on Halloween. I mean, yeah, but you can also spend $50 on 2 drinks. Now, I don't know if that's because I live in Orlando where everyone goes by Disney pricing. However, that is still a lot of money. Even if it's $30, I do think, like, fuck it, you might as well get the bottles. Yep, can find the recipe online. Cool. I saved so much money once I stopped drinking. Honestly, I do wish that I didn't have my own vices, i.e. LaCroix, because I'm willing to bet, like, probably saving $3 to $12 every time I go to Walmart probably would allow us to get more food. But also, man, I need that fucking LaCroix to do shit, man. I need my tasty drink, or else nothing's gonna get done. The podcast has to get done somehow, alright? And I need my little drink. I need my little drink. Need my little drink. Shit. Okay, I don't know where I've made the mistake before. Probably here. What do you... I hit the jump button. I don't drink enough since when I do. I'm like getting a little silly. Yeah, I'm getting a little silly right now. I do things a little bit differently when I drink. I'll take everyone is allowed one vice. You know, thank you for saying that. So that way when it... when I say, oh, I used to fucking buy... I'm not going to say the amount. I'm not even going to say what I bought. Let's say the reason why I have so much credit card debt is because I made some really bad buying decisions. To the point where it's like, I'm surprised. Yeah, to be sane nowadays, yeah. To be fair, that's nowadays. Not be fair to me, this was 2019. This was a 19 to 20-year-old Josh doing most of the spending. Oh, man. Good times. Period. Alright, well, go fuck myself, I guess. To be honest, I didn't know what to do there because of the fucking little ghost spirit thing. So we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do what we gotta do. I thought we're on 6, right? Because we won that last one. Yeah, or like 2 ones ago. I don't even remember anymore. Have ads even happened recently? I feel like they haven't, and I feel like I missed them. I don't remember. I don't remember anymore. Discover gave me a huge limit at 20 years old. Yep, it was Discover. You got me. You got me there. And that was a mistake. Good God. Yeah. Mine is weed, at least not heroin. That's true. You know, weed is one of the good ones. I think weed and caffeine are the good ones, but it is funny that caffeine also, I do know, is technically probably not awesome if you drink too much of it. But it's the one that everyone's like, fucking, hey, it's cool. It doesn't actually do anything bad to you. My past, I can spend $20 on a vape once a month. I consider it harm reduction. That's fair. Yeah, as long as I'm not spending my money on the vice that I used to have, and I'm just enjoying the vice for free. You know, it's chill. Or not even enjoying the vice, you know what I mean? Yeah, they gave me $2,000 and that was a mistake. Yeah, they gave me $2,000 and then they umped it up to $8,000. And I'm gonna be real with you guys. You guys need to start subbing harder. Because they are pretty mad at me. Yes, I like my girls just feel like a normal person sometimes. That's fair. Here we go. But you know what? Discover may be mad at me, but the mines are not. Get my government-mandated heroin shot. Dude, honestly, dude, when it comes out that, like, that cures autism. Because that's just what, like, RFK Jr.'s into that week. I personally like a CDC that's vibe-based. I don't know about you guys. You know, just like whatever happened on Joe Rogan, whatever he said, I think is pretty chill. That would be hilarious. Discover trusting us before frontal lifts up is kind of fucked up. Yeah, honestly, it really should be illegal. It should. I think it's pretty bad. It's pretty. What's it called? Predatory. Yeah. On shrooms, you discover some life-altering message. When I took shrooms, I was just being a silly phone on the floor, telling my partner that he poops a lot. Maybe that's the answer, man. Man, even the best fucking poop sometimes. You know? I will say, of all the Nathan Fielder YouTube videos, I do think of even the best sometimes. I do think that's that's a pretty funny fucking he's a funny guy. That's all I gotta say about that topic, so I'm gonna move on. when I've lost the plot of my own topic. I was on antidepressants trying shrooms and I went through a 4-hour-long ego death. You know, Part of me is like, I wonder if like I would have that experience, but also I'm afraid of what would happen. You know, like what happens after you're enlightened? Like, are you just like fucked? Like, just, how much of it now is like, oh fuck, I have so much I gotta do to fix things. Dude, I got so much shit I gotta figure out. Oh no. Oh, the woods was where I was born to be in. Oh no. I gotta build my own log cabin now. Sounds so adorable, yeah. I looked for launch Puss in Boots Last Wish, but in reality it did feel like mild edible. That's fair. I was sobbing mourning my own death so bad. Yeah. Yeah, okay, you know, on second thought, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do shrooms. I think yeah, that's gonna be for sure what I think about. Like, dude, one day you're just gonna be dead. Isn't that fucking crazy? And what are you doing right now? Like, what are you doing about it? What are you doing about death, man, huh? I just don't, you know what? As much as I do trust my brain to do, like, work, I do not trust my brain in the emotional intelligence part of regulation, if I'm being real here. I'm joking. I do think I'm getting better at being emotional, like, emotionally mature TM. That being said, my doctor better give me that fucking Zoloft refill. That fucker better not be like, hey, you gotta come in to get a refill. I'm gonna tell him, hey, listen, my insurance is gonna go out this year. You gotta give me a year's worth. I'm not saying you gotta give me it all at once, but don't be surprised when I ask for a refill every 3 months for this. So, yeah, maybe let's get on that now instead of later. Oh, shit. My defense, he does poop a lot. That's fair. You can tell me that everything you looked at looked like me on the toilet. That's weird. That is weirdly cute that you're just, like, looking at... You're seeing the beauty of the everyday with your partner and everything. You know? That's what's up, man. That's actually nice. That's genuinely nice. I love it. Hell yeah. I thought I was actively dead and also mourning myself at the same time. Yeah, I want to bet that's not an easy line to keep a hold of. How am I able to do this if I am dead, though? Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. To me playing, and also that thought. Jump, and we jump, and we jump, jump, and then we jump again, then we jump again. Jump, jump. I'm losing it, because I'm just saying the word jump. Anyway... Jump again, and jump again, and jump again. And thank God there's a fucking lantern on this stupid fucking level, because this level sucks. Hey, yo, I'm Josh, and I'm rapping about Junimo Kart, and it sucks. And I fucked your mama with pure luck. Oh, man. There we are. We got there. I'm just super slack because I was nervous about it at first. I'm glad it went so well. That's fair. Imagine the broad city saying where you say, if you die, I'm going to kill myself while going under anesthesia, and I feel like that's what I'm going to hear if I'm on shrooms. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like you gotta keep a promise now. Shit. Ah, fuck, I can't die. My life does matter to someone else, and, like, their life also matters. Fuck. It would be selfish of me. Oh my god, you suck. Holy shit. Oh my god, that... Wow, holy shit, that was fucked. Thank god I still have oh my god, I've lost it. I've gone for like 2 weeks to sales and beating Junimo Kart. I've beaten it 5 times now. So don't come in here with that he still hasn't done it yet. I'm now just trying to beat people at their own game now. I.e., I'm trying to win at least, yeah, by what I need to get 9 fucking wins now. Screensaver of despair, yeah. I was on top of that. Alright, this game sucks. This game's bad. Nope. Ah, damn it, I was 2 coins away. I thought you were on 4? I thought I was on 5. Don't make me look back at the footage, guys. I gotta do at least TikToks for the podcast tonight. That's from me this evening. I gotta drive home. Yeah, have a good night. Take it easy. Thank you for joining me. You're on 5? Okay, good. Yeah, I got 5 wins now. And I have the VODs to prove it. That's the crazy part. I actually have proof of something I've done, so I can't even lie about it. And there's no point to lie about it. Isn't that fucking crazy? I'm actually so mad at that screensaver. I'm so fucking pissed. Yeah, have a safe drive home. Take it easy. I'm so mad still. I'm gonna be thinking about that later. I'm gonna tell Sarah, dude, I got so fucking close to a win, man. And then one of those fuckers, using the free coins I gave them by spending $8 a goddamn month. Those fuckers ruined me. This is the community I've raised. And then she's gonna be like, can you stop talking during the movie, during critical role, please? I'm gonna be like, I'm having an emotional breakdown and you're doing this? Fuck you. I was having perfectly to fuck you up too, Lamau. And see, that's the other part, intent. Okay, you can't say, oh, also, Your Honor, I was planning on... The murder I was doing, I totally planned on doing it. That doesn't make... That's... Not to do a false equivalency, but I mean... If I'm on the stand, I'm not gonna be saying, like, yeah, I planned that shit out. Here's the blueprint. That's how you should do it, lol. Could be worse, we could be queso level chat. You know, I haven't seen queso level chat because I don't really watch queso. I wouldn't be surprised. No, that's why I'm pleading guilty, yeah. Oh, are you trying to get a deal right now? No deals. Alright. I will say if I am able to complete this level whilst this still fucking goes all around me, maybe this is like my, this is The Shining, right? Like, maybe that's what I'm good at. I was born with a thing that allows me to play Junimo Kart. Like, I don't know, man. You find your purpose in life, you're gonna fucking do it to your best ability, right? Man. You gotta watch his Water Park Sim series, it's so funny. You know, I might give it a try. But I gotta watch Northern Line, that's the problem. And that motherfucker streams like 5 hours a day, 5 days a week. And, like, I need to watch him so I can steal his fucking style. Like, Goob Lagoon. Goob Lagoon is a funny name, I'm not gonna lie. That's good shit. Remember you guys tell me that name. Alright, Slomp Stomp, we go. We ball, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, thank God. We fucking ball, and I jumped way too quickly. I got a little too excited there, guys. I jumped a little too early on that one. There we go. Now we fixed it. Ah, fuck. I didn't get the chair. I might as well end it. If it ain't perfect, you know, if you're gonna do it well. That's the only way I do it. Good song. Fucking, which I think that one's Pearls. No, I think that's, no, that's What's Your, That Feels Good, Jesse Ware. Yeah, there we go. I'm remembering now. At least with this one. Okay, well, I can't prove that with this one. Broke my leg in a puddle at Goob Lagoon. Yeah, that's, okay, that's, I do like the, what is it, the Action Park, whatever it was called, levels of, like, people saying they got a fucking, their injuries. That one's boring. What do you mean that one's boring? Hold on. Breaking a leg or the song I just referenced? Because one of them, we got a problem. Gonna do it. Do it well. That's the only way I do it. That album's so fucking catchy. I'm sorry. I know I'm gonna keep referencing it. I've been referencing it for the past, like, week or so. I don't care. Fucking, it is crazy how many fucking, like, just, like, pre-roll, not even pre-roll, but, like, pre-chorus and, like, little fucking bits here or there that are just, like, so catchy, man. I don't know. The Goob Lagoon Legal team was working night and day. You know, Unspoken Heroes. Unspoken Heroes, the lawyers. You know, listen, I like lawyers. That being said, I do like the Simpsons, like, shitty lawyer character. That also apparently becomes a realtor at some point, which I'm excited for. But I feel like with how they're presenting him makes perfect sense. Not to throw shit on realtors, but you know what I mean. Oh, man. Boop. And boop. Nice. Fucking, God, man. I gotta watch more Simpsons. Mr. Plow's the next one, too. I don't know why. I feel like with that one, I'm like, should I wait? Because, like, I know everyone references this one. Should I wait for this one to watch with Sarah? Because Sarah has given me the okay to watch Simpsons without her. However, like, I feel like that's one of the ones where it's like, I feel like I can't skip, like, Marge versus the monorail, right? Like, I feel like that's one where it's like, Sarah probably should be in the room. She shouldn't be left out of this one. But also, I have to really think about, like, I mean, how much does Sarah care about The Simpsons compared to me? And the answer is probably not that fucking much. Like, she cares about it because I care about it. You know, she cares about it enough to be like, yeah, you can watch this if you want to. And, you know, and very kindly, Mr. Plow. See, and that's like, you guys are saying you fucking love it, so now I'm like, ah, oh, fuck, I really should wait, huh? My friend mother-in-law is a realtor, and she sold them a house with no floor. Dude, that's how you get that back. Honestly, sister, let's go. I'm joking. Dude, honestly, when I used to do, like, a freelance video shoot while I was in college, we had a realtor client. I don't know what the fucking point of this was, but, like, we would film, like, the closing party he would do, which would just be, like, the people walking into the house and then him giving them champagne in front of the house. And then to post it on Facebook. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I get you gotta post on social media, right, to do anything these days. I don't know how that was gonna work. I still don't know to this day. I mean, I got paid, that's all that fucking matters, but, like, I don't fucking remember, like, what the exact reasoning was. And it was so funny, too, because, like, we had to, like, direct people who have never acted in their life, because why the fuck would they? Like, I mean, acting's horrible. Don't do it. I don't care, theater kids. But I'm saying it. What am I thinking? But, like, we would have to direct them, like, okay, so you're gonna drive up with your car, your own personal car, and then we're going to film you guys walking into it from 3 different angles. So you're gonna have to walk the same exact way 3 different times. And honestly, if I'd bought that house, I'd been like, I didn't think this was gonna be part of the fucking deal. I just wanted a fucking house. I didn't want to do some guy's digital media project. But I got paid, and that's all that matters. Sometimes that's all that matters. Every professional has to make social media posts now to showcase their work. So I say, you know, and I can't... The thing that sucks is, like, I can't complain about too much because social media is my entire job and life force now. But yeah, you are right that it does suck that everyone has to, like, play the game a little bit. I don't know. It is a little crazy. I don't think I deserved that one, but I did get past the thing, and I did get a piece of fruit. So I get all the fruit, so everyone can calm down. I got dog care. Why do I got posted on Instagram? Yeah, I will. You know, maybe like haircutting and like dog care. Also, hold on. Let's enjoy the fruits of our labor, and we've reunited our friend with their friends. We did it, Reddit. All right, we're gonna do an endless mode real quick. But I do get with like hairstyles why that is. That being said, I do think it is funny when we went to like I'm gonna say fancy salon, like where they like had professionals. Not to say that like if you go to like haircuttery, they're not professionals, because they are. But what am I thinking? Thank you, Astro Lemons. But it was funny because like they had a ring light set up inside the thing. Well, I have won endless in the sense of like I've gotten 50,000, but I do want to try and set the world record of highest points, which is not really going so hot for me. But also I've gotten to 80,000, so that's pretty good. So I'm not gonna lie, that's a little bit like I'm like. Maybe we could at least hit 100,000. I think the highest I've seen people say that they've won is like 600,000. So I'm aiming for 700,000, which I do think, by the way, is probably going to be like maybe 15 minutes of straight Junimo Kart playing. Which I don't even know how long a regular Junimo Kart run is, but I do feel like it's going to be like 2 to 3 times longer. Those aspirations in their life, you're welcome. I'm trying to be an inspiration for the youth of America. What are you doing? I haven't posted on my own social media in years, but why do I gotta post business posts? Yeah. I will say, as someone who doesn't really post on social media personally, like I have a Blue Sky account, and every once in a while I'll think of something funny to post there, and then I just don't post it because I get nervous. And then also no one likes it, so I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit. My jokes stay to me. But yeah, no, I definitely like I never was like really a social media user in like high school for sure. And every time I do it, I feel like I would just get fucking bullied. Did you get 6 when I was on Discord? Yes, I did. Yeah. Forgot Blue Sky exists and I have one, lol. Yeah, I will say I do get why people forget about Blue Sky, because I do forget about Blue Sky every once in a while. I'm not gonna lie. Also, I'm gonna go over to webcam because ads are about to start. But yeah, no, I do need to remember that. Because also I need to post on Blue Sky, hey, a podcast went out today. Go watch it. Wait, you can jump on the barriers? Yeah, you can jump on the barriers and it breaks them, but you gotta be careful because you will be pushed forward still, and you might not have complete control of your thing. I got your Mercedes, don't worry. But yeah. Yeah, we just got our 6th win, Hayumi. I don't know, man. I died so many times in that game, holy. No, listen. I get it, it's our game, game changer. Yeah, that should, hopefully knowing that strat should help out, for sure. But you do have to get, like, on top of it. If you're even a little bit to the left of it, you will lose. you will be killed. So be careful. Be careful out there. But yeah, no, fucking, it's because, like, it's, what is it? I get the game, and obviously I get it because, like, I have to post short form content to TikTok, which people are watching there, and they probably recognize that Reddit Reading Man is doing the, is playing the Stardew of Valia, but, what is it? It is like, I do feel like when I go to edit the TikToks, I'm like, this is fun because I get to figure out what I do want to keep and what not to keep. But also, I feel like if it's too long, it's like, no one's gonna like that. Fuck. Oh shit, man. No one's gonna sit on the toilet for 6 minutes and watch our TikTok. But like, you know, and like, yeah, I think also Instagram, like the fact that you have to have a photo, it does make me feel like I don't fucking know what to take photos of. Despite the fact that we literally have 60 photos being made every second when we're recording. I will say, the fact that Instagram has Reels now and I can post those, it does feel nice because I'm like, oh, thank God, I don't have to worry about making fucking photos now. Oh, thank God. I can just post a Reel, and that's the thing, and it brings people in. Thank you for someone believing me, Hayumi, by the way. I do appreciate that. But I don't know, man. I do think if you get a fucking ring light for whatever business you're doing, I do think, like, you don't need to. I don't know. I say that as if I'm not a thing. I take the pictures and I go put the hashtags in. I'm like, fuck, I gotta add like 10 hashtags so it shows up when people search for dog grooming in my specific area. Post photos of your cats. I should do that in the Discord. But also, I'm streaming right now, so I can't. Key light is better. A key light is better than having the backlight and then having the fill light or whatever, and then the second light, whatever. Yeah. I do think ring lights are a little too overhyped. That being said, they are useful. If you have a very cramped space and you can only put a light where your camera is, a ring light usually is chill. That being said, they are very expensive and they shouldn't be that fucking expensive. I know there's a lot of people out there that'll show you like how to fucking what is it? Just make your own key light using a regular ass bulb and like paper so you can diffuse it, and it's like 20 bucks. Look up DIY lighting techniques before you do the thing. Use the sun. Bring your stream setup outside like that one guy does, and then you'll be chill. When I try for some reason, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it. You gotta take photos of them dogs. Okay, real quick. Do you have to take photos of the dogs at work? And I'm so sorry that this is easier, but it is more like you gotta do more business shit. You can use the Meta Business Suite to post shit. I think you could do that with photos, and you can have just saved hashtags and you just like check on them and it puts them in automatically for you. I've been doing that with the Reels, and I'm gonna be so real with you. If I had to upload Reels through the phone, there wouldn't be any fucking Reels out. It sucks that there's not awesome support for like desktop based apps when it comes to uploading, like for Facebook and Instagram and all the shit, right, including TikTok as well. However, it is so much better to have all the files on your computer and then open up something on fucking Chrome or whatever, and then you can just drag and drop and make the shit happen all at once instead of having to like dig through your phone to find all your shit that you just upload. It really is like, it's really, uploading through the phone is such a waste of time unless you're using your phone to film. But since we make an edited podcast, it's like I gotta use the fucking thing. But I don't know, just keep that in mind. The hashtags at least it usually is a bit easier. I know you weren't looking for advice, but if it makes it easier, I do want to say that's something I do. Cause also this is a learning stream. We're all learning how to play Junimo card together. And also I forgot to change it, so I need to change it. Dynamo cart. I definitely did not die. Trying to change the camera back to where it's supposed to go. Oopsies. Ah, man. Anyway, don't become a content creator. Even though everyone has become a content creator. Because we're all just fucking serfs. To fucking Amazon. I appreciate it. I hate social media posting. Will make it take any advice to make it easier. I hope it does make it easier. I will say the Meta Business Suite very specifically kind of... Listen, I'm not gonna say it's not intuitive, but it is not intuitive. Like for the longest time I was using it, and I feel like it would just wouldn't agree with whatever I wanted to do. I will say bulk uploading Reels sucks through it. Like, bulk uploading TikToks, easy as hell. Great, love it. No notes currently. I mean, I would like to know if, maybe that, like, it's actually going to go out when I tell it to go out. The bulk Reels thing, for sure, like, because it doesn't give you the option to only post it to Instagram. If you're bulk uploading, you have to post it to Facebook as well. It's like, okay, make sure to give it a title. And it's like, Instagram doesn't have titles. They have descriptions. What the fuck are you talking about? I can't put anything there. What are you doing? What do you mean, Meta? What are you fucking talking about? And I lose my goddamn mind. I will say, thank God YouTube figured out video. At least one platform has it figured out. And I will say, you know, listen, I'm not gonna go to bat for YouTube Shorts, but at least it does recognize it. And it's like, yeah, it's gonna be real easy to make this. Don't worry. It's like you're putting a regular video up, and it's like, hell yeah, brother. I've been putting videos out for 3 years now. I know exactly how this shit works. Same exact thing, but vertical, and 3 minutes or less. Let's go. That's how I talk when I edit. I have to go into my, like, kind of southern... I have to embrace my southern, identity in order to get anything done in this house. Tomorrow when I'm cleaning... Because I don't want to say it, but the roaches, man. I've only seen like 2, but like I know there's more of them, and I have the roach baits I gotta put down. But the only way I'm gonna put them down is if I keep on saying "get her done." That's the only way. That's the only way I do it. If you're gonna do it well. That's the only way I do it. Good vocal stim, no notes. Only prefer YouTube Shorts for Reddit stuff because they either post the whole thing or link the whole thing. That is true, and I will say I do put the link. You're not supposed. Apparently, for some reason, YouTube, in their all-knowing knowledge of how the algorithm works and how it should work, I will say it does suck that if you post, if you're not a large creator, like I would say we're not large creators, at least in the short space currently. It does suck if I ever put the related video in, like, using their related video function. The TikTok only gets, like, 3 views. Or the short only gets, like, 3 views for some reason. So I put it in the description for sure, and it's, like, the first... Like, you should be able to hopefully watch the full thing here, and then it links to the podcast. However, yeah, no, I do think... Only posting part 1. Yeah, I will say it does suck that YouTube, I do have more of an inclination to post part 1s. But also it's because the podcast is... on YouTube, so I'm not too upset about like losing some of the shit. I'm saying that too because tomorrow and also on Instagram today I had to post a 3-minute long TikTok of the TikTok that went out on TikTok today. That was 3 minutes. That was 5 minutes long, and I had to cut it by 3 minutes by getting rid of the updates, which sucks. However, at least with the YouTube Studio, when I post that tomorrow, it'll be linked, so I don't really care. And Instagram also doesn't really care because they don't go to the... honestly, I do think Instagram might be bringing in more people than I'm giving them credit for. But yeah, I don't know, man. TikToks can be up to an hour, man. I will go up. I don't think I'll make a TikTok longer than 10 minutes. However, if I had to, I wouldn't be against it. I would just be annoyed at the idea of having to do the captions for that one, because captioning is the worst part of my job. Only because it's like a tedious task, and like it is one of those things where it's like I know it helps people, and I want to make sure I don't miss. I don't want to fuck up that much, and then I feel like I fuck up every time I do the captions. Like, holy shit, I did do 3 different versions of the short that went out today because I kept getting the hex codes wrong for each of us, and it was right in the beginning too. So it was like I could have. If it was deeper in, I could have been like, it's like one mistake. But if it's the first thing people see, it's like, I don't want to see a comment about this. I just don't want to hear about it. Let's fix this. But yeah, man, I will say it does suck that the people that steal our content do it in the part ones, which make people that fucking hate part ones hate us indirectly. And it really does annoy me that TikTok doesn't do fucking shit about it. And that's also kind of why I don't really care that TikTok isn't paying out anymore. By the way, I finally have a concrete number. I don't know what the math is, but on a 200,000 view TikTok, I think we only earned like $35. Which, don't get me wrong, that's not nothing. But to put that in perspective, a couple months ago, that would have been $100, I think, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm remembering correctly. Shit's crazy, man. TikTok really just was like, we're not fucking paying you guys anymore. And also, I really hate that TikTok also, like, they have the audacity to also be like, hey, we're gonna put ads of, like, here's how to make good content on TikTok. And then we're posting content that's getting views and it's, like, not getting paid at all. And it's very specifically, they're, like, the marketing is like, oh, I used to have a real job and now I have a TikTok job. And then it's like, I can pay all my bills with it. And then I'm looking at our numbers and I'm like, who is? And I'm going to be honest with you, I do think it's one of two things. TikTok is now, yeah, like 0.1, like a stream, like basically streaming, yeah. So what would that be? That would be something like, I guess, yeah, because it's not $1 per 1,000. That's the CPM's less than $1, so I think it's like a 10 cents per. No, it wouldn't be. Maybe it is 10 cents. It's something. It's in the like maybe 20 to 40 cents CPM, which is per 1,000. That being said, it used to be 50 cents, which still isn't great compared to other places. But if you have a TikTok that goes well, it's something. It can help you pay your bills. That being said, TikTok changed something, and it's okay. It's one of two things. One, I just need to censor us because TikTok is currently prioritizing quote unquote high quality content, which, as you guys have been on the stream, know I don't do. I don't. TikTok knows I don't make high quality content, so I can't get around that fact. But so because like they have a bonus incentive program or something where it's like if you keep making videos, and this is funny, their description. The description is if you make consistent content and stay on the same topic, you will make money. And I'm like, we literally do the same thing every week. What are you talking about? TikTok can get fucking bent, man. Or it's because we swear too much. I genuinely don't know. Apparently, I need to hate TikTok to win this game. I think is what I just learned right now. 12 us on a comment. I'm sad that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, honestly, it is sucked that, like, oh, I skipped the fucking thing. Damn it. All right, we're on 7. But, yeah, highest quality. This is the highest quality content. Apparently, it sucks, man. Apparently, lucky number 7, baby. Let's go. Yeah, no, the amount of times that TikTok was like, hey, you went to your camera instead of playing a game. I know TikTok is lives are usually people chatting, but I think it is like 2 or 3. I don't even remember. I'm not gonna count them. That's beneath me. I'm 10 away from being that guy that came in, though, so I'm actually really happy with myself. Hell yeah. That being said, yeah, TikTok, like, if you just chat on the computer, you're not making high-quality content. Apparently, if you're chatting on a podcast studio set, I will say it is funny, because I do see the ones that they recommend. Like, there's one that's like, hey, we have a program that'll teach you how to make the consistent content. Here's all the people. And, like, 95% of them are, like, people I would never watch in a million years. And then 5% are people that, like, you know, I do watch them, but they do the content creator thing where it's, like, asking a question to try and bring people in immediately, which I guess technically we do that because Am I the Asshole is a question. However, end of the year to beat 17, I think we could do that. That being said, where it's like, you won't believe what this person said, because one of them is like, one person makes all their money off of talking about film in the industry, and I watch it, I'm like, I mean, yeah, and I do watch this guy. However, I do get annoyed by the fact that he just doesn't fucking say what he wants to say. And he does it in the fucking Disney voice, and I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't think you're a bad guy. I just think you're too content brain to make good content. And I don't know, maybe that's me being a dick, but also, like, yeah, the clickbait titles, I think, is what TikTok wants. Because I do think TikTok wants to encourage content that keeps people on the platform, which makes sense, because every other fucking one does it. However, I don't roll that way. I like making funny things, and that involves wanting to say the shit word. God forbid I say the fuck word, or else, you know, it's a rated R movie. You're not talking about prop to history? I don't think so. I don't think prop to history, it's like, I would say they're more pop culture based. Because I will say, pop to history does not ring a bell to me at all. So if you like them, keep liking them, because I don't fucking know them. But that being said, they better be on their fucking best behavior when I look them up later. I find clickbait embarrassing. I hate when creators like to use it. Yeah. And that's why people don't watch our videos, because like title it fucking Carboy. Oh, because we stick to traditional podcasting names, i.e. you say something in the podcast and that becomes the title because it's funny out of context. And then it's like, ooh, then people get to watch and see what the context is. All right. Apparently, I was still doing pretty good. There's an S in there, props to history. I don't think I've seen props to history. No. Because I will say props to history does sound like something... I'm assuming that's something where it's like, they talk about props on set. Or they talk about... Because if we're talking about movies, like the history of movies, or like if something's historically accurate. Because I've seen plenty of those types of content on YouTube, at least, and I think those are fine. Honestly, I think those are more than fine. I think those are that's content. That's like actual shit you watch, and you learn something. Or it feels like you learned something. I don't know. Maybe you don't. Maybe you, like me, also just put videos on to sleep and then call it a night. He talks about movie props? That makes sense. I have definitely not seen that person then. Which does suck, because I feel like fucking movie props actually might be kind of a cool thing to see. As someone who has worked on sets before and know that art, they work their asses off. I do that too? Yeah. Trust me, I know everyone in this audience does it. I tell you what, get her done. I have that soothing voice, goddammit. You might be a redneck if you have a soothing voice that puts people to sleep when you do with the podcast. Anyway, sometimes you just gotta have to do a voice to get you through the stream. Alright, you know what? I didn't fucking know what to do there. So I'm not gonna... Oh, I didn't even get the fucking thing? Cool. Like, put on a podcast I'll listen to before and just zone out? Yeah, that's fair. My culture is not your costume, Josh. I'm sorry. You're sorry. Sorry to know that, we fucking, oh, spawning a serpent? Well, I gotta take off my ring when I get out there. Ladies, I'm taking my ring off when when I have to go back out. Abigail, beware. People might think I'm back on the market when I take off my my fire ring. Ooh, I say as if I don't have 3 other rings on me. That could maybe profess my love to a certain someone. Also, I don't think for a watch streak of 5 streams. Let's go, gamers. Let's go. I do like the watch stream stuff because it's like, oh yeah, you guys are keep on coming back. That's nice. Sometimes you lose sight of it, and it's like, oh, you guys are still sticking around. That's nice. Makes it feel like I'm doing something, like work. Just popped in the last 15 minutes. Hey, that counts. That counts. On Friday with my 10. Oh hell yeah, let's go. 10 days is good. I was going on. She's married at this point. Her wife is always at the saloon. I don't even remember what gender we are right now. I can't remember which one if we've switched recently. Maybe we haven't. I don't actually fucking remember. Ah, man. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice. Sorry, I'm focusing on this. I ain't missing out. I was sleeping for 3 hours. Oh, no, it's all good. Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. If you gotta sleep for 3 hours, sleep for 3 hours. There's a real world out there, and the real world does involve sleeping. That was bullshit. That was actually bullshit. That pissed me. Alright, that was my bad. But the other one was bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, no, fuck this. Alright, I'm gonna say this is our last run, because it is 7:50, and, you know, it's getting close to 8, and I gotta edit tonight. I do want to try and get VODs out and ready for everybody, because I know people are saying they're planning on watching them this week, so I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna get on that shit for you. Don't worry. A guy nicknamed JC VODs on YouTube. If you go check it out, if you want to support and subscribe and give me those sweet, sweet watch hours that I desperately crave. Nom nom nom. You eat them. I eat them. But yeah, you better. I'm gonna do it. I will say there are like probably like 50 VODs up there though, just from probably the last year alone. So I don't know if you want to go chronological, but there's a lot. There's a lot there. If you think of a 4-hour podcast, man, I have the last 2 podcast episodes to watch, and I'm excited. I hope you enjoyed this one, man. The one we did this week, I do think was our best one in a little bit. I don't know if it is, and I don't know if people here would say, like, I mean, it was good, but it wasn't, like, the best one. But I do think that was probably some of the most fun Sarah and I have had on a podcast in a hot minute. I don't work until 6 today. I've been working late constantly because I'm going on vacation from Christian holiday. Oh, that's fair. I mean, if you gotta get those hours now so you have time off later, that makes perfect sense, dude. I would do the same thing. I will say, if I were interested in that, I will say though, when I worked at Universal and shit, I was like, no, give me the overtime, give me the holiday pay for sure. Christmas, yeah, no, all my family works Christmas. We all know that Christmas is never on Christmas in Orlando, because you're gonna have to fucking work Christmas. Because families still go to Universal on Christmas. It's still open. They still gotta fucking do it. I'm holiday pays a bitch. Hold on, I want to allow this chat but since it has the word bitch in it, it got held for misogyny. Something that has never happened on the stream or in chat. Definitely not in chat, but definitely on the stream. Holiday pay ass bitch. Yeah. What is, oh god. Didn't get holiday pay work, I work on commission. I am sorry. You deserve holiday pay. Allow and allow. Yeah, I'm currently binging the All Creatures podcast and my other stuff from 2019. Dude, hell yeah. God, it's nice when you can find a podcast and there's like years of backlog. Yeah, thank you, lol. I listen to podcasts backwards, lol, on episode 100 or so. Oh, shit. Oh, man, you're actually almost done to what we have publicly out there, so congrats. Congrats, you'll be free. Sooner or later, you'll be free. No, I want to share with you that I made avocado soup. Oh, nice. My son said it was hands down the best she's ever had. Ah, nice. Hell yeah. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. What am I doing? I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Now I'm being tasked with making it for Christmas. Oh, shit. Don't you hate when you do something nice for people and then they expect you to keep doing it? Especially if it's like you gotta do work for it. Fuck. No, I want it to last forever. Okay, cool. Gotcha. That's all right. So, even the fucking best ends sometimes. Even the best things end sometimes. Times. I'm just embracing the music man in me, which is a musical, and I brought it up earlier. Husband made dinner, so I'm fuck. I'm bound to just you know, the Bee Gees. Is that what you're saying? Sorry, I can't say words. That's one of those tiny ramp-looking things on Junimo. Are you talking about the? They're like cart stoppers, and they kill you. They fucking kill you. Bomb ass. So I know you said you're making black beans, but Twitch was like, you said ass black, and that was racist, according to Twitch, because it didn't recognize there was other context to what you were saying. That's awesome. You know what? Honestly, I'm not gonna blame Twitch. I couldn't do anything there. I'm not gonna blame Twitch for taking the safe side on that one, but that is funny. That is very funny. I want to bet if you said ass white, nothing would have popped up, though. Because Twitch needs to sit its white ass down and fucking listen. If only your fucking head. Yeah, ass white went through. We did it. Oh, dude, we fucking did it. Which I guess, okay, so in the context of what I'm saying, that actually, so it's like, yeah, nothing, yeah. And right before I was surprised how it is, yeah, OMG, yeah. I don't know what's going on this website anymore, man. Fucking every week it changes. People say that the people that are lurking aren't fucking counting towards views, and then I get a bunch of views, and I'm like, well, not a lot of people are talking right now, and I'm okay with them not talking. And quite honestly, let me go off. Not to say never talk ever. However, sometimes I want to talk about fucking on cinema for 30 minutes straight. Wait, I don't think those things kill you. I think they're meant to stop the cart. I mean, if they stop the cart, I'm dead. If they stop the cart, I'm dead. If you ain't first, you're fucking last in this game. I honestly was gonna fuck up there because I didn't think I made it. I genuinely was gonna, yeah, okay, I'm sorry. No, it's all good. If you ain't first, you're last. Get her done. You know, I haven't watched Talladega Nights in a while, and I'm willing to bet if I went back and watched it, probably won't hold up that well. But I will say the after credits Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly doing the ads is probably some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. But I do think that's because John C. Reilly is such a good actor. What do you want to one so I can see? I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win the game. That's the problem. If I show you how it is, I'm gonna lose a life. I have 6 opportunities now. I know, I'm sorry. I know selfishly I want to do a thing that's really difficult. Fuck. In order to have some sort of bragging right that doesn't matter to anyone. But, in order to do that, I'm gonna need to stay alive. It is funny that staying alive, coincidentally, is like the perfect... You're gonna die anyway. I mean, we all die. Yeah, I know we all die, guys. I'm not... This ain't new information to me. But, you know, I want to keep it alive. Yeah, I kind of want to get another bowl. Hell yeah, get another fucking bowl. That marijuana, I'm assuming we're talking about? I don't even fucking know anymore. That's why I asked, yeah. Okay, you know what? Now I have to win this one because I'm going to look like an asshole if I don't show you how that works. Chill, hydrate. I do need to hydrate, and I am going to stretch. Fucking shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, no, guys. Oh, no. Last life. No, I have 2 more lives, actually. You know? Fucking, alright, now it's YOLO time. Now it's fucking YOLO time. We're not even halfway there. We're not gonna make it, I think. But you know what? At least we ended on one where I did get to the last level. Again. You know, I'm at least showing at least some sort of mild consistency, I feel. Alright, these are gonna be... Shit. You know what's weird? I do feel my heart rate rising because it's like, oh fuck, actually maybe. Fuck, maybe I can actually do this. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit. Oh shit, I forgot I got coins. Oh, I got the coins. Okay, you don't need to be mean. I don't know if you saw that. I did run into it. Hey, I don't know if you guys saw that. I did run into it. Guys, hey, did you guys see that? Guys. Hey, guys, you guys see that? You looked away? I swear you're gonna be muted for the rest of the 2 minutes of this stream. That's so close to being ban-worthy. I'm actually a little bit like, are you fucking kidding me? Can you rewind on Twitch? Well, I'm gonna mark it here and maybe make a clip later and it'll be on TikTok, but I mean, gotta do it again, lol. I'll try it out later, I'm sorry, it's all good. You know what, actually, yeah, by the way, Peach, thank you very much for, I'm excited as well. I'm happy you got capture cards in the stream. Oh, actually, there's one right here. All right, look. Okay, I did it. Oh, my eyes are glued to the screen. Okay, so I did do it, but I did. Okay, thanks, Josh. You're welcome. You're fucking welcome. I'm a good person, man. You demand. I'm not. I do need to stop. I can't play this. I got the cherry, though, so I gotta play it. No, I'm joking. You know, oh yeah, no, I gotta take care of the serpent. Hold on. Ah, fucking Christ. You know what? Furniture we're never gonna need, the baby crib, so if I blow it up, it's not a big deal. You the man. Okay, thank God I didn't blow up anything. Thank Christ. Alright. I'm gonna tell my loving wife to go back to bed. I don't care if she's trying to wake up. It's bedtime. I should probably take care of my animals next stream. I'm gonna do that next stream. Alright, that's our stream, y'all. Thank you all for watching. That was a lot of fun. I'm surprised how many wins were there. Genuinely, I can't believe that actually happened. But I'm gonna say thank you all for watching. TikTok, I'm gonna say goodbye to you first. TikTok, have a great night. Take it easy. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good one. I know some people are watching. Some people are watching. Oh god, I know. I'm sorry. 6 people are watching. Oh fuck, they're already leaving. No! Alright, they left before I told them to. See you all Friday. Have an object capture card. Hell yeah, I hope it was good. It was fun. Hell yeah, Ville Jones, and thank you very much for joining me. That's your first one. Hell yeah. Anyway, to all of you on Twitch, have a beautiful day, evening, night, whatever the fuck you happen to be in, and I'll see you all on Friday, where I think you guys, I think we're gonna do the same thing. So enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you all on Friday. Take it easy, and I will stay hydrated. I'm gonna do my shoulder rolls right now, but until then, end screen.